They will harm me. How you doing? Hi, Erica. Ugh, I am very sleepy. I had presentations today. I have another one tomorrow. And then I know I joked about calling out on Thursday. I just requested the day off. We're gonna say that I called out. We're gonna say I called out though. Mhm. How are y'all doing? Um, because we have Monday off and then Friday I have an early release day. But I refuse to use a PTO day for an early release day because they make you use the whole PTO. So I will go in Friday for a few hours, go in, like log into my computer, even though it's the day after my concert and that's gonna suck. What? It's the week before your vacation, so your week's dragging. That'll do it. The week before vacation and then the week after vacation. It's like we need an extra week somewhere in there. I haven't had a Red Bull yet, so it's that time. But I'm glad I like washed my. Hi, Kiana. Hi, Stephanie. Glad I washed my hair and got it over with. Mal, how was your day today? Do you want to talk about the vase? No one respects me there. Nobody respects me here. Mariah Carey, she's currently sleeping on the ottoman that people aren't allowed to sit on. No one's allowed to sit on it. Everyone knows. Mao knows. Everyone knows. She doesn't care. She literally does whatever she wants. Mr. Lena was like saying that she needs to leave soon because he's getting attached. And y'all think I'm the bad one. Y'all think, well, to be fair, she had her behavior before the name. Because remember, we were going to name her something else. Hi, DG. Hi, Katie. Um, she's like, my house probably would not survive. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry. I always forget about the spraying stuff. My bad. I'm sorry. It's just leave-in conditioner. I've disturbed him. He's all the drama. So I'm not sure like who exactly broke the vase because by the time I figured out which vase it was, everyone had scattered. But I have a feeling they were both involved. Mal has a history of violence. The sad part is that it was a vintage Art Deco vase. Don't put his little paw up like he was gonna whap me for brushing my own hair. I cannot. Yeah, you're right, Slay. You are right. He has not just a history of violence, he just does not like he's just not good at channeling his emotions. He needs anger management. And like how long is he gonna blame it on the substances, you know? Just we're gonna let that dry naturally for a little bit. Can you leave everything alone? You have to knock the AirPods off the table too. All right. We have a bunch of hi Brooke. We have a bunch of random packages. One that actually caught me by surprise. So I might be doing a giveaway at some point for it because you'll see why. Um, I'll wait to get 10K likes. Let ups. Oh, by the way, y'all, make sure that we are keeping our subscriptions up to date. A lot of people have accidentally gotten booted from the Discord because of the subscription. It is a bot. It's like connected to TikTok. So when your subscription expires, it like automatically removes you from the Discord. I'm not sure what the grace period is. For some people, it's automatic. Some people, I don't know how, like the app just like doesn't update for them. So make sure your subscription is up to date. If you can't afford your subscription this month and you're, a goon, just say it in chat and someone will help you out and take care of your sub. Um, okay. So this box, it said Dermaflash on it. They accidentally sent me a second one. They accidentally sent me a second $200 device. How fucking crazy is that? I used it the other day. I really liked it. So we'll definitely do a giveaway or something for that at some point. I just gotta figure out what. Hi Marina. Yeah, big oops. No, I pinned it. I pinned it so people would know like what I was talking about. Oh, okay. So this next thing that was sent is the back to school bundle from Aquaphor. This was approved weeks ago. It's not quite a back to school bundle anymore because I think everyone's already back to school. It comes with the advanced therapy healing ointment. It comes with a coconut oil lip repair, an aloe vera lip repair, and then an immediate relief skin protectant stick. Cool, cool, cool. I probably won't use the chapstick stuffs, but pass it along. Um, I'm not sure what some like these things retail. Um, but if you're good with couponing, you can usually find some coupons or like CVS bucks and stuff. Oh shoot, I keep remembering and saying names of places I'm not supposed to say. My bad. Oof. Okay, so these next items, I can't promise like I don't know what to think. Because I was influenced and I purchased them and they looked so cute. They looked so cute in the pictures. I don't know. They don't look they don't look quite as good from my first look. I haven't put them on yet, but and one of them is even available anymore. Packaging was super cute though. Not sure. So that's what it's supposed to look like. That's the moonstone one. Look how cool. Every time y'all ask to come up, I'm adding 5 minutes to your time, just so you know. We always let people up at 10K likes. Be like, I don't feel like this doesn't look. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see what it looks like when I actually like wear real clothes. We kind of just started not that long ago, maybe like 10 minutes. The other one isn't in stock anymore. It's like it's giving me like vampy vibes. What I liked is that they're very like they're asymmetrical type of necklaces, which is kind of cool. But this one has like little barbed wire thingies, so they're meant to be like off center. They're both from the same company, so they're meant to be like drapey and so yeah. Liz, yeah. I think with the right outfit, it'd be cute. Wait, hold on. It is maybe possibly a little tangled. Yeah, I got those Mile money, y'all. I also get I also get suckered in. They've been feeding those to me right now. Right now, my little assistant. Okay. Mhm. Yes, I am AI, Megan. I am AI. How did you know? Hi, Jessica. All right. So the next thing, I've tried these before. The Laura Mercier caviar eyeshadow sticks. This is like a bundle set. I just got like a different shade, but they come like in a bunch of different combinations. I got like some darker ones, but they're like with I'll do like the lightest touch. They're super creamy. So not a lot of eye tugging going on. And then the other one's like a rust. But they have different like sets. You can get different ones. Mm. Mhm. And out of politics altogether, a job and a lot of drinking. The man I remember when you peaked. Um, are you admitting to being an alcoholic and telling me that I peaked? Oof. Could not be me. Could not be me, friends. Could not be me. Mm. Let's see. Mm-mm. Okay. Exactly. That's the thing. We'll just we're just yapping away. Okay. So this next thing is the glow recipe, watermelon glow, PHA, BHA, 4 tightening toner. And these two little serum and lotion sticks. So I guess it's like little travel sizes and then like a big size of the toner. Everyone loves this toner. I'm trying the Medicube stuff right now. Oh, HD, I gotta add 5 minutes to your time. Keep asking. Some of y'all act like you're new here. It's crazy. Okay. This is not for you, Mel. He was so tempted to knock the Aquaphor stuff off the table. All right, so this next thing is this, I don't know if it's, I guess it's Dime. It's DBT eye cream. Oh, featuring back baku bakuchiol. I can't say that. A clean retinol alternative. That's cool. So this I could probably use with the Medicube set that I'm trying now. I'm giving Medicube an honest chance. Oh, it's like a very like she's thick. She's thick. I love a good thick eye cream. On that watery shit. Love that. All right. One more for all the whiners. Although I think I got a notification. Oh, yep. All right. Two more. Actually, no, we have three more. Let me check. I gotta check the purple app. If anybody sees Middle Earth Runner on the purple app, let me know. Because my UPS store uh kind of lost some packages, like conveniently found them months later. Middle Earth Runner also sent Red Bull. He sent Red Bull too. Um, so I don't know what was going on because all those packages arrived the same day. So I don't know if because do y'all remember when I was like, someone purchased the Red Bull off the list, but it wasn't there when I went. It was those boxes. But I don't know what was going on because these uh pizza always Jasmine. Yes, exactly, DG. So both Middle Earth Runner and Ariel sent Red Bull, and Ariel sent got like the yoga mat, like the a book, some other stuff on my list. Um, so now I'm like, shoot, now I got to get back into yoga. I got to get back into yoga. Um, but it was more than a month. It was delivered in April. Um, Hi DK. Yeah. So I'm just trying to think back what was going on in that time that all of a sudden a bunch of y'all got stuff off of my personal wish list because was I was in the trenches or something because literally it arrived on the same day. On the same day, multiple people had that. Maybe I should look back. Was that when the tour was? Possibly. Uh, okay, so the next thing is these glass bombs. Lasting hydration, glassy lip shine. Mhm. Smells nice. I mean, it's a lip balm. I don't know why people keep recreating it, but it smells really good. If you like lip balm, maybe you like that. Mao is loving all of box the boxes here. Um, oh, got this little tote thing to travel, even though I don't go anywhere. Cops are so angry. Why are you all so angry? Are there any of them that don't need an extra 15 minutes of timeout? Mm, This is not this is not that cute. It's probably functional. When it looks like this, it's probably functional. It's a tote. It's nothing crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. It has pockets here, so I like that. I do like that it's like lined. So if you spill a drink or something, it's not cloth. My current one is cloth. It does have like a little button that actually closes. Um, I'm not gonna say no to a free tote. Maybe I can embroider it, make it cute. And the this I this I was influenced. I don't know why they're crying so much. Like literally, I could just talk to myself. I've been talking to myself for 40 minutes now. You just got stuff from Caitlin Minimalist. Yes, I know. But Erica pointed out that they were doing flash sales. So I ended up getting the other like the from that same listing, but like the first ones because they pointed out like how cute that would be in a second or a third hole. And I was like, because it's a small enough huggy. So I was like, fine. And then I have been wanting this necklace for weeks, and for weeks it has not been in stock in gold. And I even asked them when they were going to restock, and they're like, "What do you mean? It's there. It's available." And then they said it's probably going to take 6 to 8 weeks. And then I just caved, and I was like, "Whatever. Maybe I'll just wear it with my gold pieces and do a mixed metal moment." But this in gold, a million times cuter. Mao, stop eating plastic. Hey, come here, come here. I can't. I gotta put it all away in the trash. What is wrong with you? Who raised you? Mao. Oh my god. What are you eating now? Hi, Mookie. It's always orange cats eating plastic. Listen, I always said I don't ever I'm never getting an orange cat. I don't want an orange cat. And what happened? I ended up with an orange cat. So, all right, let's see if oh, what a shame. All the ops went away. Oh, isn't it fun how like the moment that it's not about them, they crash out. They like can't take it. Wait, hold on. There's shorter things. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be a silver girly again. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Mao, someone come get him, please. Come get him, please. Somebody. Preferably someone that doesn't their house doesn't have plastic or boxes or yeah, I like gold too. But they had it was out of stock and I've been wanting this necklace for ever. But I do wish it was right. Anywho, if you disagree with the background, please request. If not, I'm content drinking my Red Bull and chit-chatting with myself. Well, not really with myself. Thank you, Erica. Also, if you are and not an, I don't want to say an interesting person because I feel like we'd all say that we're not interesting people. But if you think that you're a fun person and you want to be around other fun people, consider subscribing and becoming a goon. We actually like each other, not in a weird way. We hang out. We watched Love Island season 7 together. We watched season 6 recently. We're about to start a Grey's Anatomy rewatch. Um, and your subscription allows you to be a part of like the sub only chats when we go sub only. It allows you to use the stickers. I added a new sticker, y'all. Let's see who's gonna catch it. And your subscription helps with the foster kittens. I foster many kittens. Right now I have 5 bottle babies, 1 kitten that's ready for adoption, and then I think that's it right now until Zeta goes out of town. Of course, Zeta decided she's gonna go out of town, and now I gotta take care of our babies. So if you can't afford a subscription, and you know are active of the community and people recognize you, just say it in the chat. People will likely gift you a sub. If you are a former goon and you lost your goon tag because you can't afford it, just say in the chat. Goons are very generous. And then once you connect to Discord, you have to submit a ticket, and um, it'll tell you like what to do, and then we'll approve your ticket based on that. Mao is guilty. Mao was definitely guilty. What a fun new sticker. I can't believe it took me this long to make that sticker. I think I want to wear. Ooh. Also, if you are interested in random weird shit, you can check out my shop. It is where all the other things are. So I feel like that version of That gold is like so loud comparatively. Like, the tone is just so loud. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, but if you do go to my shop, maybe don't order a doormat. I mean, if you really want one, order one. Maybe don't. But if you're on the fence, it's okay. Get something else. Get something else, please. Um, because I lose money on the doormats because of how long they take me to do. Because I hand paint them, and I refuse to just like do like one coat. I do multiple coats, and then like it doesn't like I don't even want to calculate what my hourly rate is on those. What if you order one for 15 years from now? Like, it's fine. I could take them out of my shop, but I don't because I love the idea of like people having one of my doormats at the front of their house, especially because of some of the ones they have. Like I have one that says uh it's like something like I can't my landlord's the reason I can't own this home or something like that. A lab, and then I have my don't let the cats out or the cops game one. I've got F Trump, I've got F Abbott, I've got F everybody. Ted Cruz, Mitch. Mhm, mhm. Mm, mm, mm.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I don't know how you doing.
I'm a delight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Having a good time.
you gone already?
No.
Oh okay.
Um,
Yeah, so I figured
no. The hetero
you
life mate
just
is house.
you just came up for air today.
Basically. The hetero life mate is house sitting for until Thursday, so I'm back on like the split schedule with the dogs. And Logic was like, "Wait, so while you're with Wiener, who's with Sherman?" I was like, "Sherman is with Sherman," and he got really sad about Sherman being alone.
Oh
So
yeah.
he's with Sherman while I'm with Wiener this afternoon.
Well
Just in
yeah.
different parts of the house.
It's not Sherman's fault,
It's not. He also
and he
doesn't
won't
care.
understand. He won't understand.
He sleeps the whole time. He doesn't have anything to understand.
But they know. I'm sure he sleeps more peacefully.
Okay, yeah, yep, sure. Anyway, so he's there. He actually came out because this is. I've been doing a lot of schoolworky things because I'm 2 days into it, and I had to line up a site supervisor to do my practicum hours.
Mhm.
And so he came out and he's like, "You know, Alina's live, right?" I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Why is this weirdo asking everyone if they have kids?
I imagine because it's Gomez's alt or partner, if anyone could, put up with him. And either way, Gomez is a piece of fucking shit. And so are his
What's that?
friends. I remembered him from last time being really fucking weird and atrocious and asking him. Okay, I don't really remember, honestly, a lot of what he said. I remember specifically asking him if one day he could be a better person because then he'd be more valuable than what his organs are worth on the black market since that's all he's worth now. But
I remember that.
yeah,
I remember that part.
it's really like the best part to remember. Anyway, Life is short. Hail Satan is wild.
Uh, Today's a day. I got one more day.
Hi, Matthew. Not a set derivative. Actually, I think the summation is about 40K if all of your organs are like in working order. I think altogether.
Ryan, I'll let you up when we have it up.
Maybe
I don't want to
70
scare them.
with inflation. Inflation, I imagine, affects the black market. You know?
Oh yeah, also too, like, if you're transporting across state lines,
Yeah.
and if you're transporting like from another country,
Also,
you
yeah.
need ice, you know?
High logic.
Oh,
Um, Megan loves her ab machine so much, she took it with her to her house sitting job.
my logic that it wasn't for you saying hi to me. It was for another thing.
Look at the face.
By the way, okay, I don't want to get too excited because it's a little early, but I've been doing the Metacube, y'all, morning and night,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all can't say that my skin is not glowy.
Wait, is this. Damn.
This is
I
just
thought that was like highlighter or some such.
no.
That's impressive.
We'll see how it does on the like the pimps as I call them. You know me, I love to shorten everything. And I did, even though Free said, I don't know if you heard when Free said that the mask isn't worth it, the peel off mask.
Mm-hmm.
I still did it because I love a good peel off mask. And yeah, I probably do need to put it on thicker to get it to actually peel off, but um, I really liked the mask. I put it on last night after I did the moisturizer.
Damn.
Yeah, if you disagree with the background, please request. Also, if you want to try out a skin routine, maybe try the Metacube with me. I was very resistant because everyone talks about it, and that's all I see in my FYP. And I'm like, why is everyone talking about it? I don't like when things are overhyped. But I'm committing to just using the Metacube to see if it is not just overhyped, but overhyped for good reason. And all the products you're seeing, it's full size products. It's not like little baby sizes. So it's a really good value. You get like only thing that I see missing is an eye cream, but you get a face mask, you get the cleanser, you get the exosome shot, which is supposed to like open up your supposed to like create channels to like let the products sink in. I don't know. There's a science to it. It's got the salmon jizz serum, the um the moisturizer. It's got like sheet masks, a toner, the zero pore pads. Like it's a fuck ton of shit. So, and I think there's an extra, well, depending on your TikTok coupons, you can get like a really good deal. Yes, I did, Liz. Yes, I did. Mhm. First it was snail jizz, now it's sandwiches.
Not
I don't know
gonna.
if it's really that. I don't know if it's really that. Well, the Cosrx that is snail serum. Um, so I just call it snail jizz.
The roommate has snail serum. She likes it quite a bit. It confuses me. Don't worry, Vinny. I know how to read and do research. That's how I know that you're lying and that you're not worth it. If you wanted to have a real conversation, you could just come up.
Oh, now they're on their main.
Yeah. Erica, Gomez is gifting me like a good fucking boy. Sorry, Elena.
Good. Mm.
See, and I didn't have to fully house train this one. Not my hellhound
Hi,
being like,
Kaylee. Oh my gosh, Kaylee, you popped in my head the other day. Not in a weird way. It's never in a weird way, y'all. Like my brain just like people will randomly pop into my head,
mildly in a weird way.
and it'll just be like, you'll just pop in my head, and I'll be like, oh, and then I'll be like, man, I haven't seen them, and then usually like same day within a few hours, there you are. I don't know why, but all happens. Give her your paycheck. Are you giving her your paycheck?
Uh, mm-hmm.
Why is he sending you like pennies?
That's why I said when Logic was like, "Give her your paycheck," I'm like, "Yeah, he obviously already is." Like, he's struggling. It's okay. He's doing his best.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, the chickens are happy. I gave them bananas and cucumbers this morning.
Nice. What I will say, y'all, about the just I know you can't fully judge a skincare like thing until like a little while, but I'll describe the things that I've noticed that are different. Obviously, like more glowy skin, but within the day after, I was already like I was having all this breakout, and like it was already getting pushed to the surface, which is good. And I haven't had any like new pimps come up. So, um, and like I said, it could be that this stuff is as amazing as everyone says. Could also just be me switching up a total routine. Um, yeah, pimps. Um, if you already have um a skincare routine that you love that works for you, then like ignore me. Ignore me. If you don't, you want to try something new, give it a shot. There's very few like complete skincare lines that you're going to be able to get for on my screen it says 76.90. Um, like usually that's the cost of maybe two products.
Mm-hmm.
And it does come in two different strengths. Thank you, Liz. It does come in two different strengths. I think I chose the mild one just because like I didn't know what I was getting into. And you know me, I like to zap my face, even though I haven't lately. I haven't actually zapped my face with those masks yet.
Ooh, Logic. When when I put Wiener away from the night, can I put a face mask on you? I want to do the thing. Oh, kind of like that actually.
My favorite thing to do with the prices are the same regardless of the drink or not. Yeah, no, the prices should be the same. It just depends on like people's personal preference. Like if their skin is sensitive, then I would say get them out, just try it on. Try it on. I think the only difference is the exosome shot. Like one is stronger than the other. So if you have sensitive skin, you get the mild one.
Mhm.
Um, and with TikTok Shop, you get 30-day free returns.
I do love that part of that TikTok shop.
So you can try it, and if you hate it, return it. That should
Ooh.
apply, right, for the products to say.
Mm-hmm.
It should apply for the products as well. Yeah, it says free returns, yeah. But I think you'll like it, especially if you um struggle to like keep track of all the steps to do and things like that. Like you can just follow this little system. It's kind of like what Proactive used to be, where it's like 3 steps, the Clinique, like 1, 2, 3 steps, except that this has like a few more steps.
It's so impressive. Logic, a sheet mask is what I'm going to put on you. That's all you need to know.
Mr. Lean and I have a tradition every time we go to Boston, aka the 2 times that we've gone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I take these like face masks, these like sheet masks that have animal uh, faces on them,
Mm-hmm.
and we put them on, and it's just like Giggle City. It's Giggle
That's so
City because
fun.
they just look so freaking ridiculous. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Uh,
Um,
Not a third derivative. Do you watch Love Island? You are a person of mysteries.
yeah, we're never gonna figure that out. But we do know
We're never
that
gonna.
that they're a cat person.
It's true.
They're a cat person. They are a gator, so go Gators on that.
They are pretty good about something, and I can't remember which one it is because I always mix them up. Either way.
Marina, don't you dare.
Oop. Hi, Ren.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Eh, I'm here.
That's fair enough. I see we have an op, and it sounds like they're inside of a room.
It does sound like that.
W
Is
AirPods.
so your misogyny mobile is acting up.
They said something about getting AirPods to hopefully fix
Okay,
that.
okay.
Either which way. Um, while our guest is figuring that out, goons and friends, do remember to click all the buttons, press all the things, be an active support in the live. Because I bet it's gonna get
My
weird.
apologies. Can you hear me better now?
Oh yeah, that's a huge difference.
My
Mm,
bad. I just had to get my AirPods.
okay. Parkers, you want to finish?
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
be an active participant in the chat. Make sure that you are doing all the nice things for Alina, all the nice things for Ren, all the mediocre things for me, and that you know where the links are and the places for when we need to gas up on where we're going. Goons, if
Mhm.
you know, you know.
And subscribe because we're about to start a Grey's Anatomy rewatch in the Discord.
Also subscribe so you can see all of the stickers that now includes Mouselander.
What's it Mouselander if it's a real photo that was taken, a real screenshot?
Remember, it's AI, and we all know it. Slander, libel.
We can take a day off if you want a day off, Jasmine. It's up to you. Like we can whenever. You can also show me how to do it and we can like alternate or whatever.
How many episodes are y'all we watching? One?
I think we're gonna try to do two a day. If not, we'll never finish because there's like 18 seasons or more.
No, there's like 21, 22 seasons.
Yeah, but once Meredith leaves, I'm not interested. So that's
She
where I was.
comes back. She doesn't leave for good though.
Oh,
So you're gonna watch it all because she doesn't leave for good. She's back and forth.
Eh,
okay. And then we also talked about. Oh, I'm sorry, Liz, that I fucked that up for you. Um, we
I
well,
feel
another thing
like
we might do is like on maybe on the weekends as like a body doubling thing. We might just put it on, play through some stuff. Um,
it's a good body doubling show.
mhm. Especially if you've seen it already. Um, but yeah,
What is my?
Yes. Are you? Do you plan on talking person or
Yeah,
wait?
I think it was
I was
being
just waiting for
polite.
y'all to be
He was being
done. Yeah,
polite.
I was just trying to be polite.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
Okay, thank
Um,
you. I appreciate that.
so I just want to like answer how like say how I feel on on the prompt. I am sorry, I'm stuttering a lot right now.
That's okay.
Um,
Can
should
you, for TikTok
should
purposes,
you
tell us
care
how
about
old you are?
what? Oh, I'm 19. Is that okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Keep going.
All right. So should you care about ICE raids? So me personally, I think Donald Trump is like an awful human being. I think he shouldn't be president. I don't
Mm.
like him. I don't like him as a person. I don't like him as a president. I think he should be like what we did to Napoleon. He should just be banished to his own little cold island somewhere off the coast of Alaska. I don't like him at all. ICE is just a way for him to put martial law in the cities. That's all he's trying to do with ICE and the National Guard right now. If you look at Chicago, if you look at LA, if you look at DC,
DC.
it's all
Mhm.
yeah, DC. It's all just he has martial. He's trying to put martial law in the USA. So no, I think Trump is a terrible person. And body count doesn't matter. You're just insecure. In some scenarios, I can see that being applicable, but I believe personally that body count does matter. And then the USA doesn't like women. I don't think if you're talking about the USA like the government, I don't think that the government likes anyone. So I would fundamentally agree with that. Yes.
2 out of 3 ain't bad,
I
yo.
know you were doing good.
Like 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Well, in
Okay.
your eyes, I got a 75. That's a C plus, right?
No, that's a 66, darling. That's a D.
Ah, damn.
But what if there's a curve, Rand? What? Because if you
I
grade him on a
usually,
curve compared to everybody else,
not gonna lie, I usually grade on a curve. I would have bumped that up to a 71.
compared to all the
Yeah,
other
that's
ops,
fair.
that's yeah, that's
That's
And
he's
I
fair.
he's got
said
an
body
A
count
plus.
only matters sometimes. I said body count only matters
Okay,
sometimes. I
so
feel
let's
like I'm at like a B minus.
okay, hold on. Let's see what we're gonna set the curve as. In
Yeah.
what instances does body count matter?
When it's like something insane, like 22 years old with 55 bodies or 50 bodies, that scares me. Um,
But
I
wait.
feel like if the first thing, because the way I look at it, if it's like you're like 18 or you're like 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever, and you've already got 30 bodies, that just says that the first thing you want to do, in my eyes, that just says the first thing you want to do when you got out of high school is just have a lot of schmecks with a lot of dudes and you didn't want to focus on anything else and you just decided to crack a bunch of dudes.
Okay,
And
can
in
I
my
ask you a question, darling? Hold on. Let me
is
ask
it
you a
okay if I
question.
finish real quick? I don't want to be. I
Go
don't want.
ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But if there's like a 50-year-old woman who has 30 bodies and she hasn't, she's like had like genuinely like had bad luck with men, which I feel like is like the case with most high body counts. Then I don't think that that's that terrible. I don't think that that's at all terrible. The way I feel about it is I'm never gonna call somebody an SLUT. I'm never gonna be rude for to somebody who has a high body count. I'm not that kind of person. But unless it's like Bonnie Blue or something who slept with 1,000 men in a day just because.
Yeah,
That's like one out of how many people are on the earth?
it
Seven
wasn't.
billion, eight
It
billion.
wasn't just because it was for a check, and you would
Yeah,
do
but
it too for a
still,
check.
for a check,
Okay, but
I
wait.
don't know. I wouldn't really want to put myself
It's
at
a
that much
it's
risk.
a it's a it's a TikTok reference.
Oh, my bad.
But I got a question.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm done talking.
Now, as you're saying this, you're only referring to women,
Oh, men
right?
too. Men too. No, men and women. Sorry if I wasn't
Okay.
clear with that.
Okay, that's fine. Now, why does it scare you?
It doesn't scare me in the sense of like gore like live leak or like a horror movie like it would like it's more like if I could pick between a woman and no shade to women with higher body counts that doesn't I don't think that they're like bad awful people. If I had the opportunity to pick between a woman who's 20 with 30 bodies or a woman who's 25 with 3 bodies, I'm going to pick the 25-year-old with 3 bodies.
But why? What difference does it make?
Because like I said, like if you're like it just seems like if you're 20 and you already have 30 bodies or like even like 20 bodies, that just shows that like the first thing you wanted to do out of high school is just go sleep with a lot of men
How do
or
you know they
women.
start? How do you know they started after high school?
If they started in high school, that's even worse. Why are you doing that when you're in high school?
But hold on, darling. But you don't know enough about why, how, or what for. So why would you make the determining
Well,
factor
I'd
that
love to get to know the person, but
okay?
if I was just faced with a blank statement like that, like a
Mhm.
pick if I had to pick just based off of only that, then I'd go with the older person with less bodies and the younger person with more bodies.
Okay,
That's
now let's say you have those same two people, the
hmm
25-year-old who, um, let's say that, and this is, y'all, excuse me, I'm about to ask a question that I normally wouldn't ask, but excuse me. So, what is something that you look for in a partner?
loyalty
Something that is
mainly.
something other than body count or anything like that, and looks. What is something that you find to be important in a partner?
I don't want a girl who's like overly freaky. I want a girl who I know I
No,
can
no,
just
no,
sit down
no.
and watch a movie
I'm
with.
asking about their personality
Oh,
because you said,
personality. My bad. My bad.
mhm.
Um,
Wait,
I guess
do you think Bonnie Blue doesn't watch movies?
would not want to watch a movie with Bonnie Blue. I don't want to get herpes. Um,
Does she have herpes?
yes, she does. She has like 8 STDs, I think.
Who said that?
It's I don't know who said it, but I saw it. Correct me if I'm
So
wrong, but she's got tons of like issues.
Darla, we don't know her medical information. We don't know that. People say that, and that's a way for men to call her disgusting, and that is how they use that. It's a weapon.
What? Why are we talking about Bonnie Blue right now?
You
You
just
brought
brought
up Bonnie
her
Blue.
up.
Yeah, like five
But
minutes ago
anyway,
though.
okay. Back to what I was saying. What do you look for in a partner?
Okay. So you're talking about personality wise. I guess I
Yes.
like I guess I like older, more mature women, or not even older, but just women who are more mature than me, like much more.
What does that
Um,
mean?
like I don't want. I mean this in the least like freaky way possible. Like motherly women is what I like.
We're gonna skip over that. I'm not unpacking it. We're on a TikTok.
Ay, ay,
But
ay, ay,
so
ay.
on
I
the
know he
topic,
wants his mama. I know the whole he wants his mama
it's
thing.
okay.
But
Cool, cool, great. Anyway, on the
Oh my
topic,
god.
yeah, you know that older
Oh,
anyone
it hurts me not to.
older.
It hurts me not to.
I know.
I
Like
know because I
they,
want to too, but we shouldn't.
No.
And I absolutely agree with not a third derivative.
if
y'all.
y'all want to make fun of me, you can make fun of me. It's not
No,
gonna
no, no,
hurt
no,
No,
no.
my
there's
We're
no
not.
feelings.
We're
making
not.
fun of. Just it's just
It's concerning, but we're not gonna unpack it.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
I know it's concerning. I know why I like that.
the thing
Oh,
is that if you like older women as a partner, they're gonna have higher body counts.
But no, not all of them. Not all the ones I've been with.
Oh,
I was with an 18-year-old when I was 16.
oh.
oh,
And she had a low
oh,
body count.
baby, babe.
no.
Oh, darling, you.
Uh,
Oh,
Okay. I the more you keep talking, I'm starting to understand things. And y'all, it is not 16 and 18 is not always
mm-hmm.
a a thing, y'all, because there's something where if y'all can be in high school at the same time,
Yeah, you're
Oh,
within
she
2 years of
graduated.
each other.
She's
no,
graduated.
baby, hold on.
Oh,
Sorry.
so
But y'all could have been there at the same time.
Yeah.
cute. Yeah,
Uh,
it's more indicative of other things in context of what has already been said. That's all. Everything else is fine in general. Um,
I want to ask about his mom, but I won't.
don't.
I won't.
Me too. Like
I won't. Parker's
it's
has seen me
literally
do this too many times. Remember Parker's all my 2 a.m.
Yeah, but
therapy
that's on
sessions.
but that's on those sessions, not on the like debate lives.
I know. Well, no, no, no. Like it was technically a debate live.
Mm,
Remember that one time that like 3 in the morning? It was like a whole like it was me
y'all,
and you like super late at night
I do.
with an
If
op.
you want to, it's your.
No, no.
No.
okay. So you are looking. I'm struggling to roll past this. I am, y'all. Like my tires have literally been caught in the mud, and I'm
No, I
staying.
get it. I get it.
Um,
It was kind of a
but
bombshell.
I'm gonna put some cat litter under my tires on my wheelchair, and I'm gonna roll on.
I'm
Um, so Let's say you have a 25-year-old with 3 bodies
Yes.
and a 21-year-old with 15, right?
Yes.
Now, you said that you would choose the 25-year-old just by body count alone, right?
Age two. Age two.
Oof.
Parkers, I keep trying to roll
I
by,
know,
man.
I know. Hey, okay, so we're gonna take a breather. We're gonna take it aside, and I'm gonna have a chat with the goons. First of all, motherfuckers, why am I at 67 coins when I could be at 69? Like, get it together, giggity. Second of all, why
We've
do I
only
have
had
more coins
we've
than
only done
Ren?
3,000 more likes than the last time that Parker said something,
That is very sad.
and it's been at least 30 minutes. So
Why do I have more coins than Ren? Y'all know the
we're going
rules.
sub only. Sorry, y'all. We'll reopen the chat when we get to 75K. Better start tapping.
Brass. And third of all, to kind of round back to Fwim. I'm just gonna call you Fwim because that makes me happy.
Yes. I like that.
Because you mentioned that when it comes to partners, loyalty is like your strongest thing, like that. You said that strongly. You're like, I
It's
want,
not my strongest thing. Well, yeah, no, actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Sorry.
So in that case, the reason why, if that is the primary reason, then the reason why body count does matter to you, the insecurity that you have is about control. It's they've been a lot of people, so they might not. They've been with a lot of people, so they might not be loyal to me.
No, not really that. It's other things too.
You're associating multiple partners with promiscuity, which is why you're dancing around slut shaming without actually slut shaming, but still saying like, oh, but this person who has a high body count has herpes, and I know it because I've heard it because I've seen it because I saw when you didn't.
I
Wanting
was hurt
to.
by a girl with a high body count.
Okay, dear. Do you think that mattered? That equivalent? That was the determining factor there?
Uh, that's like say I don't think it was the determining factor, but it's just kind of like a telltale sign. Like if you see somebody walking down the road with like um a suit and a Rolex on, you're not gonna assume that person's homeless. That's the way I feel about it.
Well, don't do that because that's how con men work actually best, and that's how we ended up with Trump as president. So, to that extent,
Well, you
did
know what
she
I'm saying,
did
right?
she hurt you by
She cheated on me twice,
Okay.
or twice at the same time, I guess.
So then the pattern
Actually,
of
three times
behavior.
at the same time if you count the. It's kind of crazy. I don't want to say it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So then the
So you,
pattern of behavior that you would pay attention to would be like have they cheated on past partners because that might come up again.
That's way more important for me than body count.
Exactly. I was
If
like
there's a
body
if
count
there's a
itself doesn't.
25-year-old with 3 bodies who's cheated on her past partners, or a 21-year-old who's like been loyal to all of her other partners, and she has 15 bodies, I'd immediately pick the 21-year-old. But like I said, if the like cheated on past partners thing wasn't like there, and I just had to guess based off of that, then I'd probably go with the 25-year-old. Even then,
can I,
25 is kind of young for me, but
can I,
What was
can
it
I
an
ask you a
was it an
question?
Eiffel Tower situation?
God
Eiffel
damn.
Tower plus one?
I'm gonna make tea, y'all. I'm gonna make tea.
Don't answer that
Okay.
actually. Just don't answer that.
I have a question though.
Y'all, my
yes.
meds are wearing off. I have no impulse control right now.
So I don't even know what you said, and it's probably better that I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah,
Um,
someone mute Josiah for 30 seconds, please.
Josiah's unhinged. He hasn't been around, and he don't need to be around for this.
yeah.
Who's Josiah?
Don't worry
Someone in the
Nobody.
about it.
chat.
He's on mute now.
Nobody. Nobody at all.
All
Because
right.
I read that and I just literally had to bite my lips. But so if that's the case, why would you even ask about body count?
Well, body count, it's still like a kind of a telltale sign for me, but also like not. There's more important ones and less important ones, obviously.
I'm gonna be honest. You keep saying it matters to you, but it doesn't actually sound like it matters to you.
It does matter to me. It's just less big of a deal as like if she like cheated on someone in the past or if she was like a known manipulator for her past boyfriends. Like that's like less of a it's less of a problem than that for me.
There's
So
just
it sounds to me
What if
like
she voted
you
for
think
Trump?
in
I don't really care who like people
oh,
vote for. I like toxic women honestly. So if she voted for Trump, that's probably a green flag.
y'all, I ain't got the spoons for this shit.
30 or dragon.
When did your mom leave?
30 or
She
dragon.
never left. She just beat the shit out of me.
I got 30 or dragon.
I'm
Why
trigger warning
baby
chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear
why
that.
baby Ren just walked in here as soon as he said that, I was like, trauma dump? Like, okay,
Well, you
sugar.
ask you.
I didn't
I
ask
didn't.
him.
So it's
No one asked
You
you
could have just said
for
no. She
help.
didn't leave. Uh,
you're the elephant in the room is you guys are saying I have mommy issues. That's like it's obvious. But
But
and you
which
do, and you
I
do.
won't deny. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not trying to trauma dump. It's just I was trying to just clear it up. It's not that big of
sweetie,
a deal.
sweetie, darling, love. We
Yeah,
we understand. We didn't need you to tell us what the mommy issues were because
my bad.
everybody, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles was not only blind, but he's also unalive,
I
could see
love Ray
that coming.
Charles.
Yes, everyone could see that coming.
My
So
bad.
we didn't need to know the specifics because there are other people who may have had those experiences and that
Oh,
could be
okay.
traumatic for them. Okay.
All right.
Mm.
Thank you.
I am sorry that you went through that. But
I don't
do you
care.
see how your
It ain't
current
really her.
choices are?
She's a girl. I'm a guy. How my current choices? What?
No, that your current choices are setting you up for further harm. You know that, right? You literally said you like toxic women.
Yeah, but I can like see when women are toxic though.
It
But you said
It's
you
sounds
like
like that.
it
yeah.
sounds like you've associated that with love. And to be totally honest, again, I ain't got the spoons for this. I don't, darling. I definitely recommend that you go talk to somebody.
I
I do,
mean,
and I'm not saying that as a gotcha or being mean,
I know.
because wanting toxic people, that's going to hurt you in the long run. So I genuinely do think you should go talk to somebody so that way you can make sure that you have healthy relationships. Because it
Do,
sounds like you wouldn't know a healthy relationship if it kicked you in the teeth.
I had healthy relationships in the past. They're just not fun.
what about your dad?
I don't have I don't really have a healthy relationship with him either. I have my like non-biological dad though. My stepdad's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel. Mm-mm.
He'd probably just call me like gay or something if I talked to him about this
No.
stuff.
No. Oh my gosh. Why would you say that?
Well, that's probably what he would say.
No, his
Oh, what?
dad,
What
My
he would say. I
stepdad.
thought you
not
said
us.
what.
No, no, he said that's what his dad would say.
Oh, I
My
thought he said
stepdad.
that's what you like. What we would say. I'm like,
Oh
absolutely
no,
not.
No.
no. I just you are 19 years old, you said, right?
Yeah, I'm 19 or 19 and a half, but yeah.
You are still very, very young. You
Are
have
you
a
in
lot of life.
college?
No, I got my GED when I was 16,
Okay.
and I've been working for
No,
like the same construction job.
because I was gonna say if you like, usually they have like mental health services in college.
I don't think I
Um,
have like mental health problems.
No. Oh,
See, okay, darling.
therapy's for everyone.
yeah.
It, Let me ask you a question. You drive a car, right?
Yeah, or I drive a truck, but yeah,
But okay, do you go get your oil changed?
I do it myself.
Either way, the oil gets changed in the car, right?
Yeah,
Do you get tune-ups?
sometimes.
Okay. Now, if the engine is the essentially the brain of your truck,
Yeah,
and therapy, and you get tune-ups, therapy is the tune-up for the brain of your body.
it doesn't really need tune-ups right now. It's a 26 Silverado.
But you understand the point. Don't be dense. Come on now.
Logic.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
When,
Yeah.
let me put it out this way. You trauma dumped because you have trauma in your background, right?
I wasn't trying to trauma dump.
I know, we're not judging you. It's literally just the term for it. You're okay.
My bad. All right. If you want to call it trauma, I guess you can call it that.
Maybe a
You would
loving
wait.
one laid their
You
hands
wouldn't.
on
You
you.
wouldn't call. Yeah, you wouldn't call what your mom did traumatic.
I mean, that's not like the worst thing she did, but
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
any of the things that you don't have to name them. Any of the things she did.
I'm not like
Uh,
shaken up about it, so I don't
it's
know if
not
I'd
about
call it
being
trauma.
shaken up about it. It's about what it actually was. So, like, even
Like how
though
it shaped
you
me.
are, even though you are like coping in the way that you're coping and kind of downplaying what it was at this point, that doesn't mean that it's not or wasn't traumatic and isn't still affecting you to this day. The fact that you're choosing toxic women and you like older women is because of what happened to you. So it was clearly impactful and not in a good way. Sorry,
I guess.
Marcus.
yes.
You can continue.
But
I
I
know.
guess like the reason I like older women is um so please don't judge me when I say this, but my current girlfriend is
Oh my God.
31.
Oh God.
Um and
Oh my God.
she's like more of like a
The
mother
groomer.
than like my mom
Oh
is, I
God.
guess.
Okay.
Dirty or
Nope.
dragon, please. Anybody,
No, no,
anyone.
no, no. Y'all. I still got two left, and I'm about to use one.
I think it's one
Because
left actually.
I will use my last one.
Yeah.
On this?
For what?
I don't want
For
to,
him.
but I really, I don't know if this is good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, this
I
needs to
just
not.
I
Okay.
just want to know where she's at. I just want to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, me
Flynn,
too.
baby, we are not judging you. We are judging her.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
But she's
You're okay.
awesome.
No, sweetie. You are okay. You are doing so good. You should. You really should look into therapy. All the goons should. Everyone who is not a goon should. Everyone in the world should. You go to the doctor
What's a
for
goon?
annual
Do you get
subscribers.
do you get health benefits with your job?
Like health insurance, yeah.
Okay,
Great.
so perfect. So you can get your little card on the back, you can call the number and
You get a
ask
free
them.
referral.
Mhm.
Just try it out. I was like, you go to annual physicals for your body. You take your car into the mechanic. Even if you are a mechanic, you still take them in for evaluations. I was like, that's the point. Is we do all need therapy. Also, I know you're doing a lot to rationalize the difference between 19 and 31. There's not a rationalization for that, sweets. There's not, and you have a lot that you are coping with fairly well. Um, but you deserve better and more peace than this. So I'm not kicking you and I'm not dropping you. I'm just gently setting you into the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for coming by. We really appreciate your time.
Yeah, y'all. That was. I was starting to feel like we were doing more harm than good. Um, because he's not ready to. He's not ready yet.
Yeah, but he has no one around him that is going to tell him.
That's true.
He has no one
But
around
that's
him that's going to tell him like that situation is not okay.
what I
That's probably the first time that he's heard that.
probably. And but I really would like you to come back another day, and we can continue this. Maybe continue a conversation.
Yes. On
Another.
a different note, Larry R just slid into my DMs saying something about having a discussion for your background and then kicking all the ops when they want to discuss is a ridiculous way of whatever. Like, Larry R, you weren't kicked. You were muted.
30 seconds.
You can come
Oh, they
up
left.
and have a discussion.
30
Uh.
seconds.
I'll give it a
Right.
minute. Oh no.
Fuck them.
Logic.
How much to drop logic?
How y'all doing?
Hello.
Hey,
Isn't he with Sherman? Where's Sherman right now?
He came out on that last one. He did abandon Sherman to come and see what the fuck was going on in
Oh
here.
my god, poor Sherman. Sherman just sent me a text message.
Oh no, without his opposable thumbs?
Yeah. He
That's
does
impressive.
bark to text.
You know what?
I gotta be quick, but I do think the body count matters. But actually, I think it matters more so for men than it does women.
Hi, Midnight.
Hey, explain that.
I think a high body count is kind of indicative of someone's mindset. I would argue it's actually more dangerous for women to date men that have a high body count than it is for a man to date a woman that has a high body count. And that's maybe a hot take, but as a dude, there is a specific type of mindset you have to want to share your body with multiple women. And it's kind of a drive that you have to have that I think sometimes usually relates to a lot of unhealed trauma. So, and I would say vice versa for women as well, but women are not as dangerous to men as men are to women. So that'd be that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would have said because men often carry STIs and don't get tested and are transmitting STIs. That's another reason.
That's universal though. But I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but women are more
universal.
likely to get tested.
And not only that, men are more likely to carry them and have no symptoms.
I mean, that's still a danger. So that's still kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it's.
I was giving you another.
Yeah.
Point.
No, as a dude though, because I think I'm assuming since this topic is.
Hey, we missed you. Come back and get 500.
My bad. That was my
You're
game.
good. A lot of it's gonna also be like everyone's anecdotal experience. From my personal experiences, I'm 33. Usually, when I've dated somebody that has a higher body count, often I don't have to just use myself. I think often when you date someone with a high body count, unless there's context, if it's things like non-consensual or what have you, and there's a lot of context, then I don't think anyone should be judged for things they've experienced, especially if it's like, without going into too much detail because this is the internet, my personal job is client relations and I have to deal with people that go through things like abuse and whatnot. But often it's a completely different story if somebody was taken advantage of at an early age, groomed, and then they have mental health. And I don't think most people are equipped to deal with that in a relationship when they're going around. I don't think the average person's equipped to deal with anybody's national traumas, which is why I understand why therapy is so important. So no, I don't think it's wrong I don't like the idea of using the word judge, but I think you should definitely be weary personally. And everyone's free to agree. I do think you should be weary of somebody if they have a very high body count, and you should look at their age at the body count. And that's even more so for women because, as you're saying, with STIs and things like that, you definitely have to be curious about it. And as a dude, usually when I talk to other men who have a high body count, there's like a certain lack of emotional intelligence that they carry with them into those relationships where they don't really see the like issue with. Often they kind of see like women as an object versus like a person, personally, just from conversations I've had with them. So
Okay.
I do think it matters. And when it comes to men dating women that I've dated that have a lower body count usually seem to have a better mindset. But like I said, that's such a sketchy one because often when there is someone with a higher body count, it almost always relates to a trauma in their past. And I feel like it would be almost too judgmental to be like, well, you experienced this, so now I have to not date you because of something that you had no control over when you were younger. But often, I don't know what Buddy was talking about before me. He's wilding out, but no, I don't find fun in dating somebody that has not healed from a past trauma and carries a relationship in a toxic manner. It's never. I don't see the fun in it. I don't see the joy in it. And like, I've had relationships where I've been like, it took me getting a little bit older to be like, oh, okay, this is due to these issues. So.
Parker's run, anyone?
All right, I'm continuing with logic making Wiener howl, so give me another minute.
Okay.
Somebody said, do I have a study for that? I mean, I'm sure I could find one, but not everybody admits their trauma to a list or to a statistic.
Oh yeah,
But
to
so I mean, we
that
have to go
end.
off based off our personal experience. I mean, do y'all feel like have y'all dated? Do y'all have a comparison between men you've dated that were promiscuous versus that were not?
Yeah, I have great news for you, Groovy. That's not statistically true. The body count does not relate to past trauma. It can, the way anything can, the way your eating habits can, the way you dress, your tattoos, like how you live your life and cope can relate to your past trauma. Body count can be one of them. Statistically, it's not usual. It's not unusual, but it's not usual.
Not unusual.
Okay.
I'm serious, Parker. How much?
Isn't Sherman alone right now?
Yes. I'm gonna go back to Sherman. Am I unmuted?
You're
Yeah,
unmuted.
Mariah. Go back like babies and pacifiers.
So is Ren.
He's purring. Little bumblebee.
I'm trying to be in a bumblebee.
I had to mute so I could do a call because I can't just have 30 minutes where I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything much past the equating body count to like some trauma or levels of trauma or anything, because that's just statistically and realistically inaccurate.
And even if that were the case, right? Let's just say for shits and shiggles. Let's say that were the case, right? If a person has done the necessary work to heal from said trauma, but you're going to constantly continue to judge them based on their experiences during that trauma, isn't that trash as fuck?
Well, I mean, I would give someone the option. The point was the question or the prompt was asking, does it matter?
So wouldn't it be a more effective use of your time to make sure that the person that you choose to be with is healed than it is to ask them about some arbitrary number?
I guess maybe, but I feel like through dating, usually it takes a while to figure someone out, and more often than not, again, I'm talking about my personal experiences. More often than not, someone can tell you one thing and then give it that 3 month to 6 month mark. That doesn't seem to be the case. So, I mean, that was just my opinion on it. I feel like I've had the worst experiences from high body count. I'm not saying that I wouldn't date somebody with one,
Is it
but
possible that that's just you?
no, because I mean, I'm gonna go off the experiences of people around me as well, friends, family, like almost in most cases of people that I've had these conversations with, the relationships don't work out for those reasons. Whether it be promiscuity, whether it be not being able to have an emotional connection that's intelligent, all of those things seem to. It's one of those things where if you keep seeing a long running issue with the same type of people, at what point do you start being like, well, maybe there's some type of truth to this or some type of background where this has some reason?
No. If you keep encountering the same kind of people and the people around you are encountering the same kind of people, y'all the problem, not the people. Y'all the problem because those are the people that you are choosing.
Not
So
inherently.
you
You can't. I don't think victim blaming is the move. I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame.
Did you just call yourself a victim for this?
I'm not calling myself. Well, she was saying the people around me. It's that they're the problem. Saying that they're the problem, I disagree
You're the
with.
problem.
Logic.
No. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. It's not victim blaming. It is about being. Here's the thing. It's something my mother used to always say to me. She said, everybody ain't saying the same thing about you and everybody lying. And basically what that is saying is if every person you meet and you're running into and you have the same experience time and time again, the common denominator in that is you.
I didn't say every though. I said if I did a comparison between people with a high body count versus a low body count.
So
I'm saying that I've had extremely healthy relationships. Right. I mean,
so
go ahead.
are you with someone right now?
Yes.
And do they have a low or a high body count?
I would consider it low. I would consider it low. I would consider it low for their age, but I mean, there may
How old
have
are you?
33.
He said 35. Oh.
I did not say 35. I said 33. That's not. Hey, hold on now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Such a
Yeah, we
such a
get
big
that. We
difference. My
get.
bad.
I'm just joking with you. Why? I don't know why you're being so defensive. I'm just saying it was a joke.
She's
Chill out.
joking too. Just because she doesn't go yuck 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 doesn't mean that she's not joking too. Chill out. You are.
I don't think that the tone did not seem like it was a joke, but it's
I
fine.
know, and that shows
We can
that
move
you're
forward.
not. Yeah, less because you're not here enough to be able to know, and yeah, that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go. Let's continue.
So anyway, your partner,
Hmm.
did you lead into the conversation asking about their body count?
Not really. It was kind of more so they brought it up. I want to say on like the third date. I don't usually pry about that personally, but I don't think it's uncommon for someone to kind of bring it up sooner than later either.
I I have okay, and maybe my experiences are weird,
Hmm.
but I've never been asked about my body count. Never.
And that's good. Honestly, I'm glad that that's something that you've like experienced. I don't think that's that uncommon. Sometimes, and I think sometimes it's said in jest with people, and then that's when the seriousness kind of starts.
I just I don't see the purpose. I'm more concerned about, have you cheated on past partners? If you
Hmm.
have cheated on past partners, what have you done to heal whatever it is in you that made that a reality?
Hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
would agree. I would agree that's very important. Yeah.
um, what is your what are your views on money? What are your views on children? What are your
Hmm.
views on belief systems? Like, to me, those things are a crap ton more important than arbitrary body count numbers that may not even be indicative of who that person is currently.
Mm. Do you feel like a woman would be insecure if she asked a man his body count?
Yes.
I just don't agree. I guess we have to agree to disagree. I think it's okay to kind of, I mean, whenever you're talking to somebody early, it's almost like it's an interview phase. I don't want to make it sound like it's a business transaction, but to a degree, it is like a spiritual business transaction.
But if we, okay, you just
I
told me
think
a
it's
lot.
just,
Oh,
no, I
you
think
just
it's,
told me a lot without telling me a lot, and that's okay. Um, One of the things that I'll say though, you just said you don't want to treat it like a business transaction.
right.
Even in interviewing for jobs, there are some questions that you can't ask. You do know that,
Mouse
right?
looking for her. You just found her.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So,
I
so
mean,
if
what's the,
that's the case and that qualifies here, then that goes to show that in order to find out if you are good enough for the job, that information is not necessary. And in this instance, that information is not necessary to figure out if you're good enough for or a good candidate for whatever the role is.
I, no, asking somebody certain questions to represent their company is different than asking somebody certain questions to protect your body and your mind and spirit. Those are not the same. I
You
disagree.
keep saying that word spirit.
Hmm.
Are you religious?
Slightly so, yeah. I'm more agnostic.
No. Um
I've never heard of
I would
those two
definitely not.
together.
I would definitely not consider myself atheist by any means. It's like I have my beliefs, but I don't know. I'm faulty sometimes.
I, so either you're agnostic or you're religious.
Yeah.
I don't I don't
Mao
know if
Mao
you
just
can
Mao
be
just caught
both.
us. He's currently circling the chair.
Like, those two things, I don't. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but
By the way, y'all, we're in sub only chat because we're not tapping. And I know that the subscribers are not tapping because they don't care. They like sub only chat. So we need to get to 75K likes to release the chat.
I mean, I might, and here's the thing. I am willing to admit that I could be wrong about said subject, right? But saying I am kind of religious and agnostic, just something about it does not compute for me.
Fine logic, what?
You can be agnostic and religious. Agnosticism is just the question to whether or not you know something exists or not. If you're agnostic, then you claim not to know anything about it.
But then how are you religious?
You can still be religious because that could be either theist or deist or polytheist. Or agnosticism or Gnosticism is dealing with knowledge. Theist, atheist, deist, omnitheist, that has to do with belief. They're two separate questions. Sorry, Elena.
She did. She
Oh.
went to sleep.
Sorry. Oh my God.
How's your voice
Whoa.
carry so well?
What were we talking about?
I mean, to be totally honest, I don't care either way. Like, it's...
Yeah, that's the same. I guess just like I said, I just went through the definition. It's just a person who I
This is
can
why
go
we can't
look
have
at it
men
again.
around.
Yeah, for you.
Okay. So anyway,
Or disbelief in God. So
well, whatever you
I don't know
believe,
all the answers, but there's parts of me that wants to believe.
Okay. Do you come from a religious family?
Somewhat, yes, but flawed.
Wait, Groovy, darling, love, sweetie.
Yes.
I'm
He
not
doesn't. He
asking-
hasn't given a definitive answer.
What is the
at all.
purpose?
Everything has been like
what are the
kind of
purpose of the
matters. It might not
questions?
matter. Maybe it matters. I'm kind of religious. My family might be religious.
No,
Sort of
I just said
religious.
that it does matter.
Well,
I just said the body count does matter to me. I've studied on that the entire time.
No. The reason why I'm asking you this, because a lot of the things you are saying seems to come from purity culture, which is normally a tenet of religion. That is why I'm asking you these questions.
Well, mine's is not from a religious background. Mine is just the fact that from my experiences and from the experiences of people around me, and from a comparison of people that I've dated, it usually tends to turn more left when the person has a higher body count, and there
I
usually
wonder
seems
if I
some
could
more
shotgun a Red Bull.
underlying issues.
You probably could. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I've never shotgun anything.
I mean, you can do
I
anything.
didn't like because I didn't like beer in college.
Rara said you can. Please do.
Funnel. Oh, we watched. I feel like
Well,
I'll start laughing and it'll go up my nose.
I don't see how body count matters. Like you still haven't explained to me exactly, because what you're basically saying is it matters because in my past when I've dated people with higher body count, they turned out to suck.
Mm-hmm.
And not in the fun ways.
Right, and then I look at the situations of relationships that my friends have been in, where it's something that they talk about early, and they mention it, and things don't go well. And I've had the experience with women who are friends who've dated men with high body count, and you see the same exact thing over and over again.
But is it possible that having that conversation early is what's making that happen?
You're saying as in potentially like it's putting the mindset of the person dating them a certain kind of way.
It's poisoning the well.
It could. I mean, that's a perception look at. I could see that, but I just don't always think it's the case. Because then at that point, that's where it comes to always saying that like that person made the bad choice, and I think somebody would rather know than not.
Hashtag poison the well.
And someone just said in the chat, people lie. You don't know if they actually had low body counts. That's true. So I mean, someone could just be lying, but I would think that'd be more indicative of them not telling the truth than the person who asked. I don't think it's wrong to want honest. I don't think it's wrong to want honesty.
Why is it when a relationship breaks up, unless it broke up due to infidelity or some other type of situation, why couldn't it just be that the two people weren't compatible and it has nothing to do with the body count?
It could be that too. I won't disagree with that. It could be that too.
But you're assigning value to body count.
I don't assign value. The question was if it mattered. I do still think it matters.
No. But you're assigning the value by saying that relationships that had a higher body count, that is indicative of the reason why the relationship broke down. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but because if you're doing a comparison,
Correlation is not causation.
I think, but experience is.
No.
Why isn't it?
Correlation is not causation. Just because people had a higher body count does not mean that was the cause of the breakdown of the relationship.
It could have been other factors, but it also doesn't mean that it wasn't the cause of it. What proof would you have that that's not one of the reasons that some of their behaviors were not linked to it? And I'm not only seeing the body count as the problem, I'm actually seeing the body count as something that could be piling on to other problems, but that doesn't mean that it gets ignored.
I know Ren's regretting all their choices. Am I right, Ren?
No, because I'm literally tapping the screen right now. And I'm still working. So
Yeah.
I mean, to be totally honest, Ruby, what you're saying,
I got you.
I understand that you're making that connection.
Yeah.
But that connection only exists in your brain.
Maybe so. But
I mean, it's your brain and you should live your life according to your brain. But I'm telling you that connection only exists there because you have no way of actually knowing truthfully what those people's body count was and what the reason for the breakdown of the relationship was.
Maybe. I think if it was only me, it wouldn't be a prompt. I feel like if I was the only person that felt this way, then it wouldn't be a discussion at all. I think it's a pretty common thing for people to be worried about. But I do respect your opinion, and I do have to.
I think it's all based in insecurity, though.
That's fine, but I do have to get going for a minute. I do respect the conversation. It was very good to hear a different take on it, and I appreciate you all letting me in to have a conversation.
Bye.
We have been live for almost 2 hours, and we haven't had any movement on the daily goal, and I haven't been live much. So please consider sending some monies. That's how I am able to foster as many kittens as I do. That's how I can get Red Bull to stay up and wake up every 2 hours when they're little. Speaking of little, Zeta is taking in a singleton, a little orange singleton that's a couple days old. So I will have him next week when she goes out of town, if he survives. But he is a singleton. What else? If you don't like doing the monetary thing, you can purchase something from the showcase. That helps out. You can get something from my shop from the site that I cannot mention. What else? You can subscribe and become a goon. Join us for our Grey's Anatomy rewatch. Yeah, that's all I got. Every little bit helps.
Let's see. Is there anybody in here? Yes. I give it 30 seconds.
I've kicked Logic back out of the room. That's his punishment for going on the agnostic rant.
Oh. Hello.
Yo.
Which topic would you like to discuss?
I'd like to discuss the body count doesn't matter, you're just insecure.
How old are you?
21.
Time out 1 second. I'm noticing something. Now, y'all tell me, am I noticing this?
Mm.
Primarily, the people that want to argue this point are younger.
Yep.
That's so odd.
It's because a lot of them are still in the like purity culture thing.
Yeah.
They're
That's-
still on the religious teat in their family. That's why they also vote like their family does. They haven't gone into the real world yet.
That's why even the dude that came up, he was like, Trump's a atrocious person, but I don't care what you voted for. I'm like, you will.
You absolutely will. All right. So you're 21. You said body count does matter.
Yeah, body count. Yeah, I have body count does matter. Yeah.
Ooh, rationality.
Yeah. So would you guys like a formal argument or informal?
Hey, hold on. If you're about to feel bro this shit, please no. God no. No, please. I'm just getting off work. I don't have the energy, the drive, the need, the want, the desire, the fortitude to deal with no feel bro shit. So just answer the question. Thank you.
Okay. So just to be clear, then, if I'm not allowed to quote unquote be a Phil bro,
I don't like your condescending tone. Fix it.
my normal speaking voice, you could ask anybody in the debate community, but yeah, I'll try to be nice with my tone, but yeah, I'm just wondering. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. But I'm just wondering if I'm not allowed to say Phil bro terms. Are you guys allowed to throw Phil bro terms back at me, or are we both not doing it?
No, we don't do that.
Okay, awesome. So, what if I just said something along the lines of, body count matters to me because for every person that I've met that had a high body count, they ended up being really nasty and rude and disrespectful. What would your response be to me saying that?
That's anecdotal.
That's anecdotal. So now you're telling me that I'm using a logical fallacy, which seems like you're being a Philbro.
No.
Okay, so we're allowed to use the terms like logical fallacy and anecdotes because clearly you just used the term. So
What
I'm
is
also
an
justified in.
Hey. Is the word anecdote only used in philosophy?
Is it just used in philosophy? No, but I could throw out philosophical terms that are also not just used in philosophy.
Hold on.
Thank you for the
Would
gifts.
you like to have the conversation or would you like to continue to argue so you can be a field bro? Which would you prefer?
I could just give reasoning that is sound.
Okay, so let's give your sound, rational reasoning, please.
All right, I will. All right, so the first reason, my first point, I should say rather, is it is rationally justified to be concerned about the risk of contracting STDs when entering a relationship. Would you agree or disagree with that point?
Sure.
You would agree? I think I heard somebody say yes. I just couldn't hear it well.
Parker said sure.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Second point. HIV testing does not always detect early infection due to something called a window period, during which a virus may be present but undetectable. Do we agree?
Sure, yeah.
All right. We have the last point here. Thank you for the gifts.
Do you hear my ice maker?
Is it really?
It's do you hear that sound? My ice maker's fucked up.
No.
All right.
We need another one.
Third point.
Amy said if someone else is in the queue, I just don't like him.
Amy.
I didn't even check if there's someone else in the queue.
Yes.
And that was a lie, y'all. My ice maker's perfect.
About to
I love my
say.
ice maker.
It's glorious. For the record.
I was so happy to hear that. Amy, you are my American Idol.
It's true. Body count.
Amy in the chat, y'all. I want everyone saying it.
I was like, Smex one time puts you at risk of any STI. Body count itself does not change that. Anyway.
Because even if you slept with one person and then test during that window frame time, get a negative, and then go and sleep with one other person, you could still pass on gifts that continue to give. So
Yeah. And
go away.
and like it is fair and rational and perfectly normal and natural to be like, I'm concerned for my health. Let's have this talk before we do the do. However, if that is controlling entirely who you interact with on a regular basis, even romantically, full stop, then you typically are not treating it from a medical standpoint. You're not, you have an actual insecurity about what is happening, and it should be addressed by more than just with your potential partner. Go talk to a medical professional.
I just realized logic is still a mod.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say caps are for mods.
I told you last time. I was like, so you're gonna unmod him? And you're like, no. Because I'm not gonna let even him tell me what
I
to
didn't
do.
say. I didn't. Well, yeah, I did say that actually.
Hold on. Let's see. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
How old are you?
How are you? I'm 33.
Okay.
Son, I'm on the phone, baby. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna bow out real quick.
Okay. All right. You know what I find so interesting? Now, you know what I thought it was just me because my intrusive thoughts were absolutely going to say, now I'm definitely going to. Because that's how my intrusive thoughts work.
Sorry,
I just don't like being told what to do.
Me neither. Hi.
Can you guys hear me? Sometimes my headphones don't work very well, but I don't want my kids are downstairs, but I don't want them to know that I talk on live.
Oh no, that's okay. Which topic would you like to discuss?
Should you care about ice, the ice raids? So when I answer this question without you guys knowing anything about me as a human, you can choose if you care or not, right?
Right.
But you should care, yeah. But like, I want to know why everybody doesn't think that. And then the second one is like way, way this different than the first topic. Damn it! I'm gonna join as soon as I can get. I'm gonna have to deal with my kids. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's okay. Thank you for coming up. I'm gonna put her down so that baby.
I don't think she was an op. She sounded too nice.
Yeah, no, I think that the way that first one is formed as a question has people thinking that we don't care.
Like, look at me.
I hear you. I get what you're saying.
Look at my cat.
I hear you. I get what you're saying. But
the nose ring.
Let's see who this person is. The more
for 6 million years.
Sir, it sounds like you you busy. Do you know you're here?
Just 1 minute.
Alina. This your space. Cause the way I am, when he said, yeah, just 1 minute, I would have been like, how about no minutes?
We'll talk about it. Yeah, so I want to talk about body count doesn't matter.
How old are you?
Yeah, you try. I'm 20.
Is it two of you?
Yeah, it's me and my cousin, but I'm the one talking right now.
And how old is your cousin?
He's 21.
So it's a 20-year-old and a 21-year-old, and you want to say that body count does matter?
Yes, I think it does.
Why?
Well, first of all, if you're religious, then that's one reason, but I'm not going to even speak about religious. I just think I'm going to talk morally. I think that as a woman, and even as a man, if you have a high body count, then when you have sex and you
So
have
what?
sexual relationship.
Hold on. Before you go far, because you said that you going by morals. What informs your morals?
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
No. Let's start with that so we can understand where you're basing this at. What
Okay, no
informs
problem.
your
No
morals?
problem. What do you mean?
Where do you derive your morals from? How do you
Because
decide what is
the way
moral
I
and
was, the way I was
immoral?
literally just the way I was brought up, and just from what I think is right and wrong.
Okay. And how do you decide what is right and wrong? Where do you get your morality from?
Just the way I was brought up from my family, from
Is
what
your
my
family religious?
no.
I really don't believe you, but that's okay.
No, they're not. My family, my background. I'm Russian. Like I'm a Russian Jew by blood, but like during when my parents and my grandparents were growing up in Russia, like you weren't allowed to be Jewish, and there wasn't even religion there at the time, so it kind of got washed out of them. Like my great grandparents were religious, but it got kind of washed out of my bloodline.
Washed out is a really weird way to say that.
Like
But
I'm just explaining it. Like you don't have to judge me
no,
here. This is like
no, no.
we're just
I,
talking. You know?
hey, if I was judging you, believe me, you would absolutely know.
Okay. So okay, yeah. So let's talk. I
I
want to tell
don't
you
bite
why.
my
I want
words.
to tell you why I think body count matters.
Thank you, Bex. Can we get a W Bex in the chat for the cash app? Thank you so much.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
All right. So basically, I think that sex is like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Can't say that word
It's
like that.
okay. It's the closest possible way that you can like interact with a person or just connect with a person. And I think that if you
I
were
don't
to
think.
have,
I think Hannibal would disagree.
you think what?
I'm not repeating that.
Okay. Anyways, when you're having whatever I said with a person, that is the closest way that you can connect with someone. And if you have it with multiple partners, like let's say you have 4 partners, right? 5 partners within a couple of years, and then you want to settle down and marry. How does that, like the person you're marrying, how are you showing them like a different side of you that someone else hasn't seen before?
You're marrying.
How are you really opening up to them?
You're marrying them.
Okay, but at the end of the day, if you're able, you had one relationship with one person, right? You had sex, or you had intercourse with them, right? You got over it, you had a heartbreak or something, then you went to the next person, you had a heartbreak again, then you went to the third person, fourth person, fifth person, sixth person, whatever. After a while, you just lose the meaning of that word. It's not anything anymore. It's not special, because
Let,
you can just have it with anyone now.
let me tell you something. If you are in a healthy marriage, physical grown up time, if you're in a healthy relationship, is a small part of it. It's only a big part of it when it's bad.
Okay, but let's say, if you had multiple sexual partners in your life, right? How are you gonna find the person who's different and that you're able to settle down with? Like what makes them different? Like if you already had, like, I don't know, 3 4
If
girlfriends.
you are
Yeah,
only
what you just said was an example of why you should sleep around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't sleep around.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
no.
saying. Body count.
What you said actually proves the point that you probably should sleep around, because you said, how are you supposed to find the person that's different and special?
No, but if you're building a connection with somebody, right? A person's not just gonna stumble into your life and boom, he's the perfect person you've ever met.
there's no
Love and
such thing as a perfect
love,
person.
exactly. Love and relationships are built. You have to build it together. Same way, if you have a mom, you have a dad, you guys
I love
argue.
that this like child is trying to mansplain long-term relationships and love to
Right,
this
how am I
room.
mansplaining? I thought this was a safe space. You're judging me again. But anyways, can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer if you don't want.
Where does it say that this is a safe space?
Okay. But can I ask you a question? And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
No. Where does it say that this is a safe space?
Okay, it doesn't matter if it's not a safe space.
Yeah, because it's not.
Okay. But could I ask you a question?
No.
Why?
I was gonna say yes. You can ask me. I don't
You can
care.
ask Ren a question. You can't ask you can't ask
Huh?
me a question. You can ask
You
Ren a
can ask me.
question.
Okay. So you guys think body count doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't.
Can I ask you what your guys' body count is?
I don't know.
Is it okay? Can you give me like approximate, like above 5, above 10?
I don't know.
How do you not know? You lost count?
I never counted to begin with.
Okay. Are you in a relationship currently?
Yes.
Yes. For how long?
It'll be 20 together, 20, almost 22 years, married almost 20.
Insane.
What's insane about that?
No, that's good. Like I'm happy for you.
And you want to know what my husband never asked me?
Well,
He never asked me what my body count was. Never.
He doesn't want to find out the words.
you got me there, honestly. Maybe he's just scared to ask.
Why would he be scared to ask? I didn't ask him either.
Because he doesn't want to get hurt.
How would he get hurt? Baby, when I told you the story of how me and him got together, right, Alina? Do you think he was concerned about getting hurt, or he didn't give a hoot in hell? He did not care.
But hang on.
Because when I tell, oh no, don't, no, you want to go down this path? Let's go, baby. He wanted me. He didn't care what happened before him. He just wanted me.
Okay, but I'm his cousin, but I want to ask you a question though, because I saw this study. You might have like a happy marriage though, but why is it the case that like there's multiple studies that we can go over that shows that women who have slept with less men tend to have happier marriages and they tend to be more satisfied with their marriage life as opposed to a woman who slept around till like they're like
People
30s
that
and
have the
most of the
worst
time
marriages are the ones
they're
with
left
low
alone.
numbers. The people that have the less likelihood of a successful marriage are the people with the lowest numbers of partners.
Sorry, what was that?
The people who have the least successful marriages have less than 3 partners.
That can't be true.
That is absolutely true from the study that you are probably speaking about.
No, the study that I'm speaking about says that women who sleep less have happier marriages.
Okay. What's the name of the study?
There's one by the National Marriage Project, and there's also another one by New York Post.
Okay, what's the name of it?
Okay, I have to pull it up.
I'm willing to bet somebody $15 he gonna pull up the study that I just talked about.
Okay, so the title is Promiscuous Singles Are Screwing Their Odds of a Happy Marriage, which is probably talking about you guys, and it's by New York Post.
That's funny because Ren literally just said that she's been married for 20 years.
Okay. And the
How
other
long
one
have you been married?
The other one is, I'm gonna pull it up, the other one.
What's your reasoning for how Ren why would you make that comment knowing that Ren has been married for 20 years?
You made comments about my cousin too, like, are we here to debate or
What comment did I make?
Okay, but I'm like,
what comment did I make about your cousin? No, you want to do this? What comment did I make about your cousin? Because I've been blow drying my hair.
Yeah, you literally like he wanted to ask you a simple question, you don't want to answer for no reason, even though.
How is that making a comment about him?
Just
does he not understand consent? Is he not okay with that? Are women not allowed to say no?
No, I mean you're literally hosting a live, so like why would you be able to...
And that doesn't mean that you can ask me whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, but if you're having a debate, why can't you answer questions?
Because this isn't an interview.
That's the whole point of a... Yeah.
No.
And we just
a debate is not an interview.
Okay, let's talk about the study.
But no, I want him to say what comments I made about your cousin, who apparently can't defend himself.
Since he needs you to be his fucking protector, y'all are literally, y'all still got Similac on your breath. And got the audacity, I mean, the unmitigated fucking gall to sit here and tell anybody anything about body count when y'all probably, I'm finding it.
Why are you done in the study though? Can you please deal with the study?
I'm
I know you really
finding
don't want to deal with it, but like I just pulled it up, and like if
Shh. I need you to be quiet for a second,
you don't
please.
want to deal with the
I need you to be quiet for a second, please.
Okay, I'm
Please.
sorry.
I am
Okay, go
asking
ahead. Go ahead.
kindly.
Talk.
No, I don't need anybody to talk. I just need a few seconds of quiet.
like there's an study.
And I'm muting you because it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. I want
All
to
right. Go ahead, sir.
I want to make sure that this conversation remains productive. Okay?
Me too.
So, I need your cousin who is trying his hardest to defend you and maligning Elena, stating that she said something bad about you. I need him to apologize for his incorrect statement, and then we can move on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We both apologize.
Okay. Now, what is the name of this study?
Can we continue? Okay. First study, New York Post. My cousin's gonna read it right.
No. New York Post.
That's not a journal.
That's literally like the National Enquirer.
What's
Can
wrong
you
with
find?
New York
I
Post?
want a
Can you
peer-reviewed journal. I want an actual study. I don't want a
Okay, no, the
survey. I
study.
don't want a tabloid. I want an
Okay, I got
actual
it.
study.
Okay, so this specific study is done by researchers at Brigham Young University in Utah. It covers a substantial body of research that concludes that a certain degree of premarital sex could impact your future relationship prospect.
Okay,
That's one.
what's the journal that it's
New
in?
York Post.
New York Post is not a fucking journal. What journal is it in?
Let me see if I can find it. I don't know, but if you literally search up the title, it'll come up.
Princess We, I swear I had the exact same thought.
And the other study is that new study claims people who have had more sexual partners report unhappier marriages. That's by National Marriage Project. So that's two different studies.
Well, it sounds like their husband's not putting it down.
Well, sounds like you're arguing with
And I
Trump.
don't see and I don't understand why a successful marriage matters.
Why is successful
How does a successful marriage not matter?
Because people can have worth outside of a marriage. Not everyone wants to be married as like their life's purpose. So why would that be the gauge of whether or not body count matters?
Well, wouldn't you want a partner in your life who you can have a family with and have a happy family?
You're talking to someone that is also married.
So why are you saying marriage doesn't matter then?
Because it doesn't.
It doesn't.
How does it not matter?
Because I am more than a wife.
See, they're literally dodging the.
Okay, I understand.
No, ain't nobody dodging the question. First of all, hey, can you put your cousin on the phone? I just want to talk to him.
Alright.
No, it's just like I don't know. It just feels like a
Shut
bad.
the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, look, someone's mad. I mean, if you.
No, you are rude and obnoxious, and you should let your cousin talk because he is infinitely a better human than you.
Mm-hmm.
Infinitely.
And his mouth isn't as wet. Just swallow the saliva, dude. Like, how's that? I could just picture you just like drooling, like, it's gross.
Yeah.
You know a lot about swallowing, you fucking whore.
Your mama's a whore, and
No,
she
she's
should
not,
swallow
no, she's
too.
not. My mom's
Absolutely.
You're literally a whore. Your husband married a whore. Your husband fucks a whore every night. Fuck you and your husband. Poor guy.
I'm sure. And
you're miserable. You're really
Okay,
married.
you guys, I came here. Listen. I came here to have a debate. I didn't say anything rude. You guys both
but
got
you're letting your
offended.
cousin say it.
You guys
No,
both have.
your
You
cousin
both got
Letting your cousin
offended.
say it.
Your cousin is saying. Your cousin is saying.
I didn't call him any names. All I said to do was swallow the saliva because the sounds of his wet mouth
No, I know
is
you
making
swallow.
is
We
uncomfy.
don't have to keep talking about swallowing.
And I said
I know
that
you
he
like
is-
to do it.
And I said, you, as the cousin, you are infinitely a better person than him because he decided to be rude. Nobody was being rude to him. He chose that.
No one was being rude. You guys just took it that way. I just came here.
No. He was being rude.
You guys can't handle.
He was being rude.
You keep
And
muting.
you guys are, I'm going to continue to mute you
apologize. You guys
because y'all
apologize
don't.
once. No,
Listen, I'll let my husband know that he married a whore.
I don't
Okay, no
shit.
problem.
My husband.
Look at yourself.
No
Look at yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Put
Yeah,
yourself.
I look.
Put yourself in society. You have blue hair.
Mm-hmm.
You're on
It's
TikTok
teal.
live.
It's teal.
Wow,
I better have a better job than you. I better have a better degree than you.
What do you do?
And not even just that.
I have an internship right now at EY. I'm an auditor.
Hold on.
And I have another internship right now at Scotiabank.
If I tell my husband that he married a whore,
Well, what job do you know? I'm interested in your career.
He's gonna say, "Great."
I go to a Target business school. Tell me your career, guys.
You
What's
go
your
to
degree
Target business school?
Yes. Tell me your career.
What's your degree in?
I'm 20. Bachelor's in Business Administration.
Oof. You couldn't even specialize, huh? You couldn't specialize
I'm
further
still
than that?
second year. I'm specializing third year in finance.
Mm-hmm. We'll see about
I'm
that.
specializing next year in finance.
What now?
Hmm?
Have you heard of Brookfield?
No.
Okay, I didn't expect you to hear about it, but it's
Just
okay.
like a little
Okay, can I ask you what your career is? Can I ask you what your career is?
Wait a minute. He said Brookfield. You mean the zoo?
No, I mean the investment bank.
Nah, you mean the zoo. But anyway.
You see, like you guys, like you don't even know.
Now I'm just being rude because y'all have no interest in actually having a conversation.
I did. I was talking. You guys dismissed both my studies because you don't like New York Post.
No. Let me explain the question that was being asked. And if you had stopped talking long enough, I would have explained to you that in the New York Post article, it should tell you where the study was done at.
It did. It was done at Utah. It was done in the university in Utah. We told you.
Okay. And what is the actual name of the study? There should be some type of footnote.
We're pulling it up.
Thank you. Now, see, if y'all would get your heads out of your behinds, we could have been there a while ago.
Okay, there's no point of being rude here. Come on.
I'm not being rude.
Okay. The title is "Promiscuous Singles are screwing their odds of a happy marriage." It was done by researchers. That is the name of the study. It was done by researchers at Brigham Young University in Utah. And I can tell you
the name of the journal that it was published in.
New York Post, once again.
That's not a fucking journal. It's the second time I say that.
What is
that is a tabloid. Do you know what a journal is?
Why does it matter? Tabloid journal.
Oh, it matters a big bunch because a journal is peer reviewed and has an impact score. You don't know what that is, do you?
This is peer reviewed too.
Multiple fucking institutions. You just open it and you're gonna see it. Why do you have to make your entire viewer's life so miserable like yourself? You literally just open the settings, that's it.
You keep saying that, but you're the one that sounds miserable, friend.
633 are gifts. Huh? 633 are gifts.
What do you mean? Yeah.
We're getting a lot of gifts. I think a lot of people agree with us here.
It's one person that's been gifting, and he's been gifting every single op. So you're not special. And you know what's awesome is that I get a percentage of that. So that's why I haven't told them to stop gifting, because I get money from that. So. Mm-hmm. Anyhow.
Literally, he's excited because he was getting lightning bolts from a Yahtzee as a Russian Jew. And he is actually happy about that.
Yeah, I'm a Russian Jew and you're a nigger, bro. And what, yo?
There it is.
That's supposed to affect
you. Bitch is a whore. Your husband married a whore.
You're a nigger whore.
Nigger whore, kill yourself.
You should be stoned to death for being a whore.
You're literally miserable, fam. Look at her. You're literally miserable telling other women not to get married. When you're married, you're miserable. You're literally married and you're miserable because you had multiple.
I can't even lie.
Listen. Let's see how long he keeps that Target internship. Now.
No, listen.
Because no one's anonymous.
I'm on a road trip, so I'm bored.
No one's anonymous on the internet. Jasmine, do you have it?
You guys are
Jasmine, do you
grown-ass
have
women
it?
sitting on TikTok debating if body count matters. Like, what are you doing with your life? And everyone in the
Jasmine, do you have it? I just want to make sure that Jasmine has the IP because he told us everything. He told us all his internships. He told us what he does, what his major is. We just let him talk.
Okay, what are you
They're
gonna
gonna
do?
love this clip.
Go ahead.
They're gonna love this clip. You're not gonna keep your internship.
You
You're
guys
not gonna
have my
keep your
name. You
internship.
guys have my school. What are you guys gonna do?
It's easy enough to find with your IP.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Wow. Go ahead. Find my IP. Find my IP. Sure.
We already have it.
Okay, nice.
No.
You
guys got it.
My entire
No,
life.
he ain't actually in school.
You guys got it. You guys
He
got
ain't
it.
smart enough to be in school.
So is this what you guys do? You guys just sit here like on TikTok finding IPs? Is this your career? Is this the
No.
career?
No, actually, we only do that to the pieces of shit.
Like you. And the funny part about it is, the only reason I mentioned you being Jewish is because you mentioned it, not me.
Mm-hmm.
And a Yahtzee was gifting
You said I'm a Russian
you,
Jew. What does that have to
Stephanie.
do with the argument?
No, I said you were being
You're so
gifted
dumb.
by a Yahtzee. That's what I said, you fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm. Did he run?
I don't know. Unless somebody removed him, which would surprise me.
Maybe TikTok did.
I hope they did. I was gonna remove him, but I'm actually trying to blow my nose, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm fine. Yeah. Y'all. I have been called worse things by better people. Do I enjoy being called the N-word? No, I don't. Am I gonna lose any sleep about it? No, I'm not.
Because that's what they want.
Mhm.
When they don't have anything to talk, they don't have an argument, they can't defend their arguments. That's ejection by moderation, whether it's internally or externally. That's why, like, you see that both Ren and I just have like a kind of deadpan reaction because they want the reaction. They want the, oh my God.
Yep, and I'm not gonna give it to them because at the end of the day,
we knew they were a piece of shit when they walked in here. Like,
they
it's
were
just a matter of time.
stupid. And to be totally honest, I spend my whole time. My allergies. When I tell you this going in the fall, my allergies are always the worst. Right then, I feel like I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Anyhow, we got a short little intermission. Y'all saw me blow dry my hair. I'm a girly pop that has a Dyson Airwrap Dyson blow dryer, and I haven't touched it since I got this blow dryer. Literally put it away.
That lady with the kids is back.
Okay, give me a second. Let me finish.
Okay, cool.
So I have the blow dryer pinned. It has magnetic attachments. It comes with a diffuser attachment too. It also comes with a little thing that you can put onto your wall to like hang it. It's got multiple heat settings. It's got cool, warm, hot, and then it has a setting that oscillates between between cold and hot so that your hair doesn't get too warm. It has the same kind of filter situation as the Dyson. It's very lightweight. I had my stylist carry it and she's like, it's good. She did something with her hand and she's like, oh, this is ionic. And I was like, it's like, can't you feel like that it's like removing static? I don't know. I trust my stylist. I'm not someone that knows how to blow dry their hair. I kind of just wing it, and this shit gets my hair nice and smooth, and it's very affordable. But this is the first one I got. It's even less expensive, has the same attachments, the same length. It's got the same everything. I was influenced to getting this one because I was told that it was different, but I cannot tell the difference. But it's gold, so I'm probably going to keep this one. So if you're looking for a new blow dryer, consider getting the Tideway. This one works just as good as this one. I cannot tell the difference. It has the same like heat settings, same attachments, same everything. So go for the less expensive one. That's kind of my spiel. I want a nap. And I highly recommend, please gift Ren for dealing with all these weirdos.
Mm-hmm. Folks suck.
Hey, ladies. I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry. You know how it is if you're a mom or not, but you all know kids just take a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be on the lives in front of the kids, but first, you guys gave those men a lot of slack. So kudos to you. I would have wouldn't have been able to do it. And Ren, is that your name?
It
Uh,
is.
I like that quote that you said, I've been called worse by better people. I've never heard that before, and I love that. I've never heard that before, and I will keep that.
The other one that Ren says that I love is what is it, Ren? That I've forgotten more than you've
I've
learned or something.
forgotten more than you know.
Oh, I like that one too.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put that in my pocket. I remember answering the first question when I first got on here, and it wasn't clear if I was an op or not. But do you remember? I don't remember what your name is. Not Ren, but
Alina.
Alina.
Sorry.
You said that you weren't sure if I was an op or not, and then you said, "Look at me," or you said,
You're kind. You sound
No, I
kind.
said you sounded nice. The
"Oh," and
look
then
at
you
the
were
look
like,
at
"I'm
me
not
was
sure."
when
Yeah, you're
people
like, "Look at
thought
me,
I
look
was
at
like,
my nose ring, look at my cat," and I didn't know what you meant by that.
because I'm like, I don't feel like I look like a conservative. They tell me all the time that I
Oh,
don't
I
look like a
thought you were
conservative.
maybe talking about your race or
No.
Oh
something. We were
no.
supposed to. Oh, okay. Um, because that was really the only thing I was thinking. I was like, how is she supposed to? I don't want to assume anybody's race,
I
especially with.
appreciate you asking though. I do. You didn't assume, you just asked. The question was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, and I thought that maybe she was assuming that I was supposed to know her race, and I guess I didn't really think of it more as a conservative versus. I see it as just a person problem because it should be everybody's problem.
It should be, but
Mm-hmm.
it's unfortunately not. Like I do find
It's
that everyone
not.
cares about the ice raids, but a lot of conservatives care about it because they want more of it. That's the conversations we've been having every day. So everyone seems to care, but they just care for different reasons.
Sorry, my stuff keeps. I'm in a part of. I'm in the Midwest. I'm smack dab in the middle of the country, and I have a lot of people. Whoop, can you guys hear me? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Between her
I'm
phone and her
hanging on. I'm
speaker,
hanging
don't
on. I'm
let her
hanging
do
on
that.
barely with my with my shitty Wi-Fi. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm smack dab in the middle of the country, and I have a lot of awesome people that live in my state, but I also have a lot of shitty people. And as my husband is he's from Mexico. He got his citizenship in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a culinary director for a really big restaurant company here where we live. And he's still a man that we have a literal hot, like a go box, like a panic bag,
As
because
you should.
if someone comes to his restaurant, I'm afraid I'm gonna pull up if he calls me, and my husband's gonna be on the curb because my husband is 5'6". I mean, he's very Mexican looking. There's no doubt about. We all, he's very. He could easily fall into that category. And we know that all of the officers that want to look for people that look like it are going to come into fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he tells me these stories every day of even his people that work for him that they're even have their permanent resident card and they're being pulled from their work. And it's just I don't I guess I don't know what I'm saying on this live, but I would really like to know what the fuck are we doing?
It's a great question. My husband's a corporate sous chef, so he
Mhm.
deals with the same thing here in Florida, because a lot of staff in
Mhm.
restaurants are undocumented.
Sure. And you can't question, and your
Mhm.
chef wife life. You can't ask legally whether,
No,
hey,
he
is
says,
this social security number real?
yeah, no, he says, he's like, that's not my job.
It's not.
They
You
give me
say
the
okay,
paperwork, I hand it over to
right?
HR. They that's on them.
And it's kind of hard because even my husband, I don't know if this is even on topic, but my husband was mad at the riots in Los Angeles during, when ICE was really, I don't know, it's about not quite a month ago, but he thinks that, actually, I don't know, I'm not going to say it, but he thinks that maybe the looting and the destruction was making it worse because people were flying Mexican flags. He
Mm.
did not want them to be associated with
It wouldn't have mattered.
all destruction and
Yeah,
stuff that was going on.
but that is why people were recommending to bring American flags instead, because they didn't want the footage
That's
to
what
be
he's
shown like it
saying. They
to be
should
like.
be flying
Mhm.
American flags. Yeah, because that's what we want to be and that's what we want to represent. And flying a Mexican flag says we have loyalty to one, but we want to be in another. And it's just I like having these lives because I think this is a really important discussion to have. So I don't know. I
Um,
appreciate it. That's all.
and I don't
And
know if
somebody
there's
said, "What
like,
looting and destruction?"
yeah,
You
there really
there
hasn't
was
been any
there was
looting.
a lot of
Where has there
violence.
been looting?
You're right. I do not have any.
On
What I say?
whose
I should
part?
have meant a lot of
Mm-mm.
destruction. There was a lot of violence, I
Mm-mm.
think, and there was a lot of misrepresentation, even on the media that I saw that I don't even know is true. But whether it was true or not, it was so plainly painted that it was a violent, huge, deal.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask
And
you a question. Let me ask. Hold
sure,
on. Let me ask you a question. So you have been living in the United States your whole life, right?
yes, ma'am.
Right. Was the
Yeah,
civil rights movement nonviolent?
sure. Yeah. I mean, I have no idea of
Absolutely.
every.
No, no, ma'am. Not at all. Not even a little bit. It was not
I was gonna say
nonviolent.
I don't know
That's
every
the
single
story.
civil
No,
rights
no.
movement.
I know you,
The ones.
but I don't need you to. I want you to hear
Hmm.
me, okay?
The
And I
sit-ins.
want
Okay.
you to understand how you are framing this because I don't think it is on purpose, but you're framing it as if the people who are being provoked and prodded by the government and military forces and law enforcement defending themselves, you're calling it violence and destruction when realistically, these people just want to protest peacefully.
Hmm.
They are being provoked, and you cannot get upset with people for defending themselves.
No, 100%. I'm I'm not even saying whether it was. I think what I'm trying to say is I'd like to point out that sometimes people use that chaos to mm, get away with things just because they're
Like,
crazy.
like the
Like
people,
it doesn't. I'm
like the
not saying
people
that
that
just
are signing
Mexicans
up
did
as
it.
ICE agencies and assaulting people, people that are signing up as all the ICE agents.
No,
There are
no, no, no. I'm
people.
not
No,
defending ICE
no,
agents.
no, no. I'm not saying you are, but what I'm saying is the language that you're using. It is very much
Hmm.
saying that the onus is on the protesters and not law enforcement and ICE.
Okay, I see what you're saying, and these discussions are important because sometimes I don't know what I'm coming off as, but I truly want to say what I'm trying to mean. And I appreciate you calling me out for that.
Yeah. Two things. And the first one, quoted by Erica, so I'm not going to forget it and say it right now, saying anyone is Mexican looking and thinking that anybody that is Hispanic or Latinx is by default Mexican or Mexican American. Nope.
Did I say
and
that?
yeah. And I was like, and it was just like in passing, but it's one of those things that you have to be mindful of and cognizant of because it feeds into those social stigmas, into those stereotypes, even if you say it offhand.
Can you tell me exactly what I said so I can understand how to correct it?
Yeah, you said Mexican looking people.
Yeah, you said your husband he's one of those Mexican looking people, as if all Hispanics. You see what I'm saying? That you
Okay, I should have clarified that some people don't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to be careful with my words, but
I think the point that you're trying to make, and you tell me if I have it correct, okay?
Mhm.
The point that you are attempting to make is that your husband is not a white presenting Hispanic person.
you're right. And
That's the
yes,
point you're
but
trying to make.
mhm,
And those
mhm,
words matter, right? Because
mhm,
regardless of how a person presents, a Hispanic person, that's their ethnicity, that's their nationality. That doesn't change. However, a perfect example is our host. She is a white presenting
mhm,
Cuban.
mhm.
You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
I need to be more important because I'm actually Mexican as well, and I guess I need to differentiate. My husband, I don't know what to say. How would you describe it then to me
He
so
he
that I can
is
correct myself in future?
he is not a white presenting Hispanic person. It's really that simple. And like you, I'm
Okay.
looking at your picture, and you may be biracial, but you are
Mhm.
white presenting.
I was like, because the purpose is to explain that like he doesn't have whitey privilege, right? Like
Well,
he
I
would be.
think I was saying that ICE is really looking for. They should be looking for all people that they are illegal, but whether we like it or not, if you don't look white, then
Mhm.
you're
You're
going
saying
to be
that
questioned.
he's more at risk because of how he presents.
Because
Yes, yes,
he does
and
not
also his
present.
entire kitchen staff is also.
Yeah.
So, um, I'm not sure if I'm getting a lot of hate in the comments, and I'm truly not trying to but I appreciate you guys explaining it to me, and
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and let somebody else come up.
I was like, hang on. The second point that I wanted to make, other than just like being mindful of your language, and that does take a lot to unpack, to like identify, especially usually it's like when you're speaking and you're catching yourself going, did I mean to say that kind of a thing?
Hmm.
But the other thing is what Ren was saying. I'm multitasking, but I am paying attention. What Ren was
I
saying.
know, and I have ADHD like a motherfucker, so I'm trying hard.
You're good. About the language involving the violence for the protesters, it wasn't from the protesters. So if you look into actually the civil rights movement, as much as we will glorify and really water down, I'm gonna fuck this person up, not you. The bad place. It's the bad place. As much as we water down the history and we go over to a shallow oversee of it, even in classrooms, even in the North, and I know I'm speaking with a Texas education, we don't dive into what it took to do sit-ins, what it took to do the marches that are like, oh, look at them, they're so great. It was so peaceful. It wasn't. The cops and the National Guard came with hoses, they came with dogs, they came with everything. They did it to sit-ins. To prepare for those protests, for sit-ins, they would practice the protesters beforehand. Trigger warning, every BIPOC ever. They would practice together, holding still and not reacting as they spit, as they get spit on, as they had cigarettes. smoke blown in their faces, put out on their arms, because they knew the instant that they reacted in any way, they would be called violent. They would be called looters. And so they trained and they practiced because they knew that they were not going to be treated as human beings. And while some protesters still do that today, a lot of them don't. A lot of them have not had the time to organize and
absolutely.
to prepare for our president becoming a fascist dictator and unleashing our own military against us within our own state capital. So I was like, when they react to the dogs, to the tear gas, to getting kettled, to getting all of the things back on them again, that's not violence. That is just a reaction to stay safe. That's just what they need to do to help each other. And when we go like, oh, they're looting because there's some bad actors, they are bad actors. They're not protesters. They're not a part of this. So they shouldn't be lumped in, because it adds to especially all of the racist stigmas that are tied into this specific movement. That's all.
And not only that, calling people illegal is harmful language also. People are not illegal. Undocumented is a better
I'm
word.
just using language that I know that I hear every day.
Okay.
I live in the
I
same
didn't hear.
world as you guys.
I
I
didn't hear
didn't
that.
say.
Sorry.
I apologize. I seem to be getting a lot, especially
No.
from Raw, who seems like she really just wants a piece of my
Would you like to
ass.
speak?
Don't.
Would you like
I
to
wouldn't do
speak with
that.
her?
I
Would
wouldn't
you
do
like
that.
to speak with her?
No, hell no, because I'm not. I don't even. I'm on your side, and I'm trying to be educated, but it seems like I'm coming off as a
But then
stupid
you're
idiot.
because you're getting defensive. Like,
Okay, I
we're just
understand, and
correcting
I
language and you're
appreciate it.
getting defensive. Like, no one
Okay,
is illegal. They're undocumented.
okay, but you're
Even
right.
though
I
that's
should
the
have used
language that everyone's,
undocumented.
yeah, even though that's the language that everyone around you is using, they're using it to demonize. Like, look, even the ops are giving you gifts because they think that you're on their side.
Yeah.
Dummy,
Oh no,
unless you're a
no!
dummy.
Oh
But
no!
that's so now do you
And
understand
I
why
appreciate you
everybody is
guys, yes,
saying
because
this,
it's
right?
important if I want to continue these discussions with people that I use the right language.
Yep.
So
And
thank you
and,
guys, and I will
and
let everybody have the square, and I think they're
you,
important. And
I
stop get
just
off,
want you.
stop giving me fucking shit. I'm married.
Okay,
Stop it.
Anna, I want you to understand, and I really want you to unpack the language you use,
Hmm.
because the words matter.
They do. You're right,
and
Words matter.
because that's all we have,
and
really.
you said you're Mexican, but the fact that you're like when you started this conversation,
Hmm.
it didn't sound like you were, because you were able to separate yourself, and that's like the privilege that you and I have, because we don't present
Right. And my mom's from
Hispanic looking.
Germany, so it's like I have to.
Hmm.
And I've grown up that way, and it's hard to shake, and I'm trying my best. I promise you guys, I
It's
mean no harm. So
Baby, that's going to be something you're going to work on for the rest of your life. Period.
thank
It
you.
is. You're going to work on that for the
Anna
rest of
thinks
your
this
life.
is a joke.
Like you are going to be working on this, and you have to understand that people are not going to always give you grace and mercy. People are going to be
Hmm.
criticize you, and you just have to be able to accept it.
You're
If
right, and
you
I
really,
learned from it too, I suppose.
yeah, if you really want to walk the walk and talk the talk,
Hmm.
that means you have to unpack your desire to be in comfort.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Hold on. You, Erica,
No,
did you
no,
want to?
no, no. I don't want any smoke. I really don't.
Anna,
Yes, ma'am.
it's okay. When just YT.
I don't. No, I gotta go because I gotta protect my mental health.
I
I
know. I'm
truly
just
did not mean to
pointing
light
out
the
that.
fire and
But what about
No,
the
you're good.
mental health of the people that were listening that heard your harmful words? Like we don't
you
know.
guys, but I hope that me explaining enough that I truly did not mean any harm would explain it a little bit.
Yeah, but
Because
And
it
these
doesn't
women are
matter
educating
because you
me
caused
what I
harm.
should be using. And I think that's a healthy conversation to have. And I'm not trying to defend if it was wrong, it was wrong, and I apologize. And I apologize for the past words that I used. And all I can do as a human is learn.
Yeah, don't do that.
I am. Yes, you're right. So I'm gonna go before I get cussed out.
Yeah, just run.
All
It
right.
looks
You guys
better
have a
on
good
you.
night. Thank you.
What you
Mm.
say, Erica?
I told her just go ahead and run. It looks better on her.
Okay. She not ready yet, y'all.
Yeah, she's getting there. It would have been better if she was like, "Oh, black women are telling me I'm being harmful. I'm gonna shut up and think about how I'm being harmful and learn from them," because that is the best case scenario.
Now, Erica, what would you like to say? Because that harmful words, I want you to tell everybody in here what was harmful, and so that the people that are in here listening can learn.
I mean, straight off the jump, like lumping all like Latinx Mexican people or Hispanic people into the Mexican category is terrible. Um, the way that she talked about her husband was wrong. Just everything. I live in the Midwest now. I swear to God, she's from Wisconsin. Like, this is how people are out here. Talking about people as if people can be illegal. Like, no human can be illegal. Doing things the right way. What's the right way to combat fascism? Like, please tell me. Something's wrong with her. I'm sorry.
As a side note, Erica, you're absolutely correct. And as a side note, Baby Ren is very upset that we're in sub only chat.
I can't be mean to people.
Yeah,
Well,
Baby.
are you tapping, Baby Ren? Because we haven't hit 75K likes. How many likes have you given?
I'll come back.
She said, "I'll come back." She left when she couldn't chat. Baby Ren ain't shit, y'all. Close my door. Oh, give me something to drink.
What's interesting about the conversation is that she was very comfortable not being Mexican until she could weaponize it.
Yeah.
That's why I pointed out the fact that, like,
she was leaning into her.
because the way that she started the conversation, like, I didn't think she was Mexican. Because if she was wanting to be like forward with that, she would say, "Me and my husband are Mexican,"
No money.
but he presents more, Hispanic looking or whatever.
Yeah, but the fact that she doesn't know like the difference between race and ethnicity was very telling. So, like, okay.
All the things.
It still surprises me how many people don't know about that.
Dude, what do I always say? Race, ethnicity, and nationality stay whooping people's ass.
Mm-hmm. I was in another live where Logic was paneling, and someone was very hard on using race and ethnicity interchangeably, and I was like, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I was like, you correct them or I'm taking your phone to do it for you. And he just went, all right, and handed it to me. I was like, I swear to God, words matter.
That wouldn't surprise me at all, Carrie. Kari? Is it Carrie or Kari? I don't like mispronouncing people's names.
Why are people so weird?
Humans are in Candy. Cotty. Okay.
Oh.
No. Cotty.
Like Adi with a K.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you asked, Ren. Thank you.
Yeah, that is pretty.
That is very pretty.
I like to get people's names right if I can.
Y'all, I found something really, really strange looking. I don't know.
And Erica, I just want you to know, I apologize for the harmful rhetoric that was used there. The unfortunate part about what this election and this current administration and everything is teaching me is that, unfortunately, We gonna need some of these people with the numbers. Like we gonna need them. I don't want to need them, so I have to go with educating a little bit until they piss me off too bad, and then
Y'all, I don't know what this is. That was delivered to my house.
What?
You get a box of mounds. It's another cat bag, I swear.
Gotta hope so.
What is
That's
this?
Coldplay Kiss Cam. I can tell because of the eyes.
the little legs is filling out a little bit.
Who dropped you off?
Who dropped you off?
Don't nobody
Always,
care. Go away.
you always gonna look like that? She's one of the fosters, y'all. So your contributions, your gifts, purchasing from the TikTok shop, my showcase, all that goes towards
Hi, Kenny.
these crusty little beans. Why do you make that face? The face she makes when I wipe her a little.
I gotta go to therapy 2 days in a row today. I mean, this week.
Oof.
I really want to punch
That
this.
missed appointment.
Yeah. The only day they could reschedule it was for Thursday, and I already had an appointment on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, you can get one of these on TikTok shop. Parker, is she always gonna look like that? What's wrong with her?
Maybe. I'm surprised she still looks like that at this age. She might. Once she feels that more, it might level out.
What was that face that you just did? Why did
I forgot I was on camera.
What is she like?
Yeah, I need a theme for tonight.
Yo, I don't think you understand. Here.
Ren, I tried to offer you a suggestion and you didn't listen to me. In fact, you didn't even respond.
I'm
I said
sorry, I didn't see it.
do a TDE. It's all like it's Kendrick, it's Sir, it's SZA, it's Doechii, it's J Rock. Like,
Okay.
Yo, this is my Alina. This is the bad place. This is my actual schoolwork. And this is the other stuff.
So you have a whole command center.
I do. And I literally only employ it at this point for Alina and Adi.
Damn, I don't.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I forgot to put in the Discord.
That's sad. I don't get. She don't deploy.
Parkers, what's wrong with her?
You don't make me multitask like this, Ren. I can do it on just like 2 screens for you.
or even one. Ren's lives are so chill. I love it.
Yeah, I think I want to go back to words on stream, but y'all, the constant talking about the game cheating is starting to bother me, y'all, because I don't have another one.
I don't think that it's the game that they're talking about. I think that Sammy and Kiana are specifically speaking about me. And it's because they're jealous because, well, at least at Cahoots, let's be honest, I'm just really good.
No,
But
I'm talking about words on stream, the word games.
how is it cheating?
Because they say when they type the word in, it don't take the word.
It depends on if someone typed it in first, and then the other thing is if they're like, if they had just typed something in, there's like a lapse. You have to wait.
I think you have to work 5 seconds. Yeah, I want to play Wordle.
Parkers.
Oh, he's glad.
What is wrong with her?
Driving this cold play.
Ren, my son said that you should play Wordle. And then I had an idea, and then like I talked to Kiana about it, and we both thought that like Fridays we should be able to play on teams
With cahoots?
with something, I don't know, just like some team
You could do
type
Kahoot
activities.
games.
I have to figure out how to do that though.
It makes me sad that I won't get to see what she looks like as a full cat.
You will. They'll send you pictures. It's in the contract.
Not
Or
if
you
it's
could just
not if
keep
it's
it.
through Petco.
Just keep it.
Oh. Well, then just get their
Erica, I'm
number
gonna
and be
start
like,
dropping you.
hey. Fun fact, it was in your
Erica with her
contract.
0 cats is trying to get me to keep every single cat.
Yeah,
That's
she's living
crazy.
vicariously through you.
My kid told me to tell you to get a hypoallergenic cat, which I don't think exists.
She's hypoallergenic. Look at her. She doesn't know she's a cat, so look at her.
Okay.
Look at her.
Oh my god, the hat.
I'm pretty sure her dander knows she's a cat though.
Nah.
My
This
kid
is
was like,
special.
just take some Allegra and get over it. Okay.
Okay. Question. And okay. Are we looking for any more opposition right now or no?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I'm not gonna ask the question I was about to ask.
Okay. Why does she melt like that? Do you disagree with the background? Please request. Oh, I will. Sorry, TK. Computer shut off.
Where's
Jesus.
Mama is at?
But you remember that location game?
Thank you, TK. Can we get some WTKs in the chat? TK gave 55 to get us to the halfway point, which I don't think we're gonna make it all the way because your girl is so tired. I'm so tired. I know you all saw me spacing out. I have not been sleeping well. We've been like,
I know.
when we do our late night lives, I tell y'all that I'm gonna go to sleep, and
You don't. You
I
never
don't.
do.
I slept like 2 hours last night. What am I supposed to do with this?
So y'all remember? I don't know why.
Snuggle it.
Y'all remember that game where you had to guess the
Thank you,
location
TK.
from the pictures, and it just was not working well at all.
The location?
Yeah, like it would show us a picture, and you had to guess where the pictures were. Y'all don't remember playing?
I must have been asleep.
Nah, you may have been, but either way, I found another version of that game where
Thank
they
you for
drop
coming
you
by,
in a
Midnight.
place with Google Maps. Yes, good luck. They drop you on Google Maps. They drop you into a place, and you have to decide what country it is or city based on the Google map.
That's
No,
wild.
she's really selling this. I'm telling you, this is all an act. Because when she's in the enclosure, she's wrestling, she's biting people. She doesn't act like this.
But that's other cats. Maybe she just yearns for human love. Just like
That's why she melts like that, huh? Like she's
like,
you're the CEO to her HR.
Look at you. Look at her. See? She can do things. Her nails are so sharp. Oh my gosh. Y'all, do y'all remember when I first got her? I don't want to jinx it because
she's very triangular.
like the fact that she's still around, like I'm so proud of her. Like it's so hard when they're a singleton.
Well, it helps that you had her in there, I think, with that.
Well, she needed to survive the 2 weeks to be able to do that. So the fact that she did, I mean, R.I.P. Estefan.
Does she like putting on the hat? Like, is she cooperative?
I mean, at this age, they don't really like this. Even if they're not pleased about it, like I think she's still too young to like take it off. It looks cute on you. Covers up that bald spot.
She should be a strawberry.
She's a little upset. I mean, I guess she doesn't remember her mom, so I've been her mom. I mean, I guess I'm all of their moms, but like I think it's different when they're a singleton because like this is like their only interaction until she became like not a singleton.
I like when she does her sideways looks at you.
Parker, I showed Zeta the one eye bigger than the other. She was like, "Oh, you weren't kidding about that." I was like, "Why would I kid about one eye being bigger than the other?"
That'd be a weird joke to make, Zeta.
But yeah, she's probably gonna stay like that.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Uppies, uppies, uppies.
We're gonna are we ever gonna see you and Logic in the same box?
He doesn't show his face on TikTok at all, which is kind of funny because Erica does want him to do an unboxing. Side note, can you check your Discord DMs for Emma? She has kitten questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that maybe I should take the title away from Zeta. Maybe I'm the kitten connoisseur.
You might be at this point.
You should start a company where you do kitten consulting.
That would not be very lucrative at all because you know that people are going to call me and I'm going to just help them because I want to save the kittens.
Never mind. She messaged you on TikTok. I'm gonna tell her to message you on Discord instead.
I could check
TikTok.
I could check TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just have to do it immediately after I end the live before the meds are gone, y'all. At this time of the day, girl.
It'd probably be a better idea to send it to Discord then, so that way, just in case you forget, it's in both places.
Yeah, she seems very worried about a baby, so I'm gonna give her your Discord name so she can just add you quickly.
Also, did anyone notice how glowy my skin is?
Yes.
Is it the Medicube?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's so impressive.
Oh my gosh, you just dug your nail into my skin. That's cute. That was very cute.
Oh. Well, are we still taking off?
I think I'm gonna call it. I think your girl's tired. I'm very tired.
Would you mind if Hi Emma just comes up really quickly to ask the question?
I will mind. That's awful. Okay. That sounds terrible. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they can come up. Like, this is officially a cat live.
Yeah.
Hopefully I have the answer. If not, I might have to get back to them, but they can come up. Yeah.
Where are you? Request up. Do it for me. Easier than trying to. There you are. Yay!
Girl, I'm absolutely unalived right now. That sounds terrible. Okay. So my cat, who's never had kittens, has totally adopted this baby, so I have to wrestle her. My mom found this sweet baby in her yard. She left him there for hours, and Mom never came back. So I ordered a miracle nipple, but he hasn't eaten in like 4 hours. But his belly feels full. He's warm.
He might have belly feeling full. He might have worms.
Yeah.
He's too little for dewormer. He was like, he still has the umbilical cord. Like, I think he was just born.
Have she tried stimulating, or have you tried stimulating?
I have. He's peeing. I haven't got him to poop though. Oh wait, there's poop coming out right now. Actually.
All right, look at that. I made him shit. That's crazy. Yeah. I would reassess post poop.
Okay.
Yes, they're likely too small for dewormer, but there's like this balance of like too small, but also like if it's got a belly full of worms, that can be very harmful too. Like I've lost many kittens from worms. So
it's been years since I have bottle fed babies.
But at least you know how.
Yes, I got that.
That's already like you're already way ahead of a lot of people.
Look here, I'll show you how cute this is. This is my Siamese cat Luna, and she's never had babies. And she has just adopted this little thing. She loves him. She will not leave him.
She's vaccinated, right?
Yes. Okay. She's fully vaccinated. She's spayed. Like, she's...
Well, if the little baby does end up having worms, you're going to have to deworm.
Okay.
Your cat too.
Yep.
What I would say is if the belly doesn't go down in size after the poops and you're still not getting them to eat,
Mm-hmm.
um
Mm-hmm.
actually, do you have like a feed store near you?
Yeah, we have Rural King and Tractor Supply.
Okay, because they probably have a parental. That's what you would want to get. And
Parental.
you just give them like 0.1 of just very small amount, and you'll know within a couple hours if it's worms, because they'll start coming out. Uh, and honestly, 0.1 is not gonna, like, parentals. Like you can get at the Tractor Supply. You can get it on the Bezos site, so it's not like it's not one of the more harsh dewormers.
Okay.
Have you ever tube fed?
I haven't, no.
Okay.
I ordered the Miracle Nipple because I don't think he's got a cleft palate or anything. I think my mom
Okay.
lives next to a highway, so I think mom just went to go do something and may have gotten it and just never came back.
That, or sometimes they get spooked. And then like they're transporting them and then they get spooked and then they won't go back to the place. I mean, the odds aren't great, but you just do your best, keep it warm. And do you have a like an oral syringe, a little syringe?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've been using a little oral syringe. They really like my dropper. I have a dropper that I use to give water to my spiders. He really likes my dropper.
I would do that until the Miracle Nip, because the Miracle Nip is like makes the world of a difference. But you know that, you know that. And then what else?
I love you and your rescue jumping spiders.
And I mean, you bottle feds, about, like, taking it slow, aspirating. Do you have a scale?
Yeah, I've got a kitchen scale. I'm gonna weigh him.
So just keep track of the weight. And I mean, you can message me if you have any other questions, but it's kind of just, you just do your best. That's all you can
I
do.
appreciate your time. This is just the first kitten I've ever struggled to like feed, and I was like, Alina would help me.
Yeah, it really could be that they're not hungry yet. It could be, like I said, a belly full of worms, they're not going to eat. A belly full of poop, they're also not going to eat. I've learned that when I have a kitten that's like hard, that has a hard time latching, there's going to be TMI, y'all. They're usually either full of worms or full of shit. And so I've become a master at the warm water enema, straight up.
Okay.
Yep.
And usually they'll start latching. I learned from the kitten lady. So hopefully you won't have to do that. Hopefully
not.
like they'll poop enough. But usually I find that when I first get the kitten from mom, for whatever reason, they tend to have like a harder stool and they tend to be a little bit more like compacted. So I would just like keep going at it, maybe every like 30 minutes, try to get a little bit more out of there and see if that helps. And if not, then just do the little dropper until you get the syringe thing.
Sounds good. It'll be here in 2 days. Thank God, Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm. And now I got another kitten I got to worry about.
Don't worry, I'll send you pictures. I got your Discord name now. I'll send you
Please
pictures
do.
as he gets bigger. And
Keep me posted, and don't beat yourself up if it goes south.
I have a farm, so this wouldn't be the first time something goes south. We literally just did life-saving measures on a duck today. That didn't work out very well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So, well,
but now you can redirect your energy. That's why I always like to have a foster
around. A kitten.
However, as much as you and I talk chickens, after next spring, you and I will also be talking ducks, Emma.
Yes.
Dog game.
Alina, thank you so much.
No problem. I will say it is a good sign that it's like, it definitely had a mom, because it's very well groomed. It's in good shape. So like you're at a good starting point, and just keep an eye out and see, like you might not even need to do the dewormer if like they end up latching. I mean, you will eventually, but you don't have, All right.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Bye, everybody. Love ending on a kitten thing. Now I gotta worry about this kitten.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Okay.
Wait, I think I got another package. Hold on. One more package.
No.
They left on my front porch. Get it.
Truly.
Oh, my eyes are hurting.
Might be my kitchen scale.
Ren, if you're going live tonight, you need to rest up then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to close my eyes and keep them closed for a little while so I can actually go live because my eyes are burning like a son of a bitch.
Did Jasmine get pizza or Chinese food?
Oh, that's
I
a good
thought she
question.
got pizza
No, I
because she
want
said she
pizza.
wanted crab rangoon, so I'm assuming that she didn't get Chinese food.
I just had someone in the bad place say your mod, meaning me, is on Trump's side, so I muted them for slander.
Okay.
Fucking rude. That's the meanest thing I've been told over here. Yeah.
Y'all, where's this package?
Alina?
What?
Did you lose it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, there are holes in that package.
I mean, it's like the package got up and walked away.
I found it. It might be the kitchen scale.
We'll see.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a big old scale.
I don't know where I lost. I don't know how I lost them. I went everywhere, and I just found them like sitting looking outside.
Oh.
He is getting so big.
He's huge.
He like
This.
he built to be thick too.
Like that's what I was gonna say. Like he not fat. He just big.
Yeah. He's just a thick boy.
And he carry all his weight in his belly.
He does. He does.
You know what? I think that's an orange cat thing though, because
mine do too.
I've never seen a lean orange cat.
Like seriously, my orange cat, he carry all his weight in his belly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, here you are walking, your belly dragging on the ground, old chunky